Okay.
Oh, and
I'm
our
coming.
D&D Ringmaster there
I'm
tonight
coming.
is Selena. Yay!
Yay.
Dear podcast viewers, I'm new at this. Please don't judge.
She's lying. Her name's Selena.
Okay, so before we start, I just have I have a little spiel I'm gonna go over, even though I know you guys aren't gonna like taunt me if I fuck up. You guys are mostly new at this. I am new at DMing, so if we get caught up or anything, don't focus on the rules of the game. If I tell you to roll a d20 and you're supposed to roll a d10, just go with it. We're gonna be fine. We're focusing on
with it, you guys.
Shut the fuck
We're
up.
focusing on just enjoying it tonight and not so much on like the rules of the game. Okay?
Okay, bet.
And I mean, I also like I say this as a cop out, but I have a speech impediment, so if I start stumbling over my words, please deal with me. Okay?
All right. If you say so.
Okay. And also, my mic can sometimes be weird, I'm sure you guys know, so if I start cutting out, like, just wait for my mic to come back in, even though it should be fine tonight. Okay.
Yes, honey.
So, we're going to embark on the journey of horror at Havel's Cross.
Woo!
So, as you journey the scenery, oh wait, no, that's the wrong part. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
You're good. You're good.
I'm reading. I have so many pages up. It's really okay. Professor Winsome Landy, a halfling scholar, is looking for help from a band of reliable and affordable adventurers. She got in touch with you guys through a various ways. What do you, Owen? He made a face. I'm sorry. It could be you were at a tavern and you saw a pamphlet up on the wall asking for some help. But whatever that is, you, a band of travelers, have come across on this journey to help escort a group of archaeologists from a dig site to get an artifact out of it when they have asked for help. And you guys are journeying into this area called Spring Shoot. So you're at the Spring Shoot Inn, where Landy has asked you guys to meet her. As we're getting into that, before we start the story, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Like ourselves or ourselves?
I want you to introduce your characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go first?
Introduce your characters as yourself.
Okay.
That'll
Ready?
be funny.
Okay.
Hudson, you can go first.
Here we go. Ready?
Wow.
Yeah, I can speak to elves.
All I heard was I can speak to elves.
Did anyone hear what he said?
Yeah.
Nope.
Pretty bad there.
You gotta stick with that voice now.
Alright, who's up next?
Okay, I'll say it in a more comprehensive way. Hudson is a Goliath paladin.
Oh, okay.
That's all you need to know.
Wait a minute. Okay, I just noticed something. My voice is so high pitched that my microphone is detecting
can't pick it up.
noise. It's detecting this background. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, new voice. You ready?
Yes.
Hello, my name's Galeroy, and I'm a paladin. Okay.
Make his voice exclusively crack.
I approve, Hudson.
Like,
Owen should go
Alright,
next.
who's
Is
going?
that all you want to say, Hudson?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. One more thing. Okay. I'm homeless. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Owen wants to.
Owen.
Oh, alright, fine. I'm Tig Zadabi, a dragonborn cleric raised from the streets. I help anyone in need, even if it puts my life at risk. I don't
What a
know,
king.
man.
that's
Nice.
You get the idea.
That's perfectly fine.
What a king. This is
all right.
awful.
Who's up next?
No, okay. You know what? I
gotta-
started there.
Owen,
This is
pop-
not awful. I'm off.
I'll go next.
Alright.
I am Heinrich
Jared.
Milstein, Ranger of the Woods. Let us get this done quickly and as bloodlessly as possible.
Okay, okay.
I'll
I
go
can
next,
go
I'll go
next.
next.
I can go
Alright,
next.
Jared,
Well,
go.
who's going next?
I am. I'm Karka, the Arakokra guy. I'm a ranger. Yeah.
Man.
All right.
Alright, let me
Ben.
go on. This kid now is Grook, spelled G-R-U-K-K, or alternatively G-R-I-K-K. Depends on how I'm feeling. I don't take crap from no stupid oomies. They smell bad and look stupid. Let's get this done with as much bloodshed as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right,
can
all right.
already tell we're not going to get
Love
along.
it. I love it.
Who's up?
I think Sam,
I'll go.
Connor, and Tyler are left.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name's Stevus, and I would just like to say that my demon has told me that I need to get out more, so this is my it's my chance to get out and meet
Oh my
people and
God.
fuck this shit up.
Your demon daddy? Is it your
Hey, man,
demon
nice
daddy?
to meet you.
Oh.
The better half.
Alright, I'll go up. Why not? Yeah, my name's Tyler, Hill Gnome Cleric. I was told there'd be beer if I came, so you guys better start pouring.
Functioning
Yes.
alcoholic. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Connor,
Uh,
Connor, yeah.
hi guys. I'm fuck, what was my name? Flynn in Stonebridge. I'm Flynn in Stonebridge. I am a halfling barbarian. I'm a mafia enforcer, and I like money.
Ah, yes.
We'll get along.
Very
All right.
good.
We will get along, Connor.
I want you to know
Okay.
something.
Hold on. How many here are under like 5 feet?
I'm 5'6". I'm the shortest guy.
I'm
Just-
4'11".
I like that everybody is either really
What-
short or really
What
tall.
height am I? What height
This
am
is
I?
I
okay.
mean, I'm 5'7", like...
A guardian.
4'11" is a pretty standard height for
Well,
Narcoco.
You're also human,
Oh.
so Jacob's like the most
guys are-
normal.
Like,
Selena, where do I
I'm
see my
6'1".
height?
That's not bad thing.
I don't have any trait. Okay, I'm
Why do I-
5'1". I'm 5'1".
Why do I get the
That's what we'll
sense
say.
that I'm going to be, like, the straight man to this party?
5'1" is a
Wouldn't-
gnome?
I wouldn't. be
Yeah, I'm a really tall
A
gnome.
gnome should not be 5'1".
I'm a really tall gnome.
No.
It includes the hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The hat is actually a part of the body.
All right. Okay. So you guys, as I said, are in the Spring Shoot Inn, which is mostly, it's a very, very quiet inn. The town is not
Till
a
I showed
bustling, please let me talk.
Oh, okay.
It's not a bustling area. So this area typically is only frequented by halflings, gnomes, like the more diminutive folk.
Let's
So as you
go.
walk in, that's basically all you see. So you guys stick out a little
Oh,
bit.
and I'm
Like
7.5
you
feet
walk
tall.
in, you walk in, and you really know that like, oh, these guys aren't here for normal reasons. So you see
The opposite of the prancing pony.
the opposite of the prancing pony, yes. So as you walk in, you immediately notice a smaller woman. She's a halfling, and she has this really long, like messy chestnut brown hair, and very oddly bright purple robes for the area, which is rather, the people aren't very out. Like you can't you could pass them by and wouldn't notice. But this woman, she sticks out because she's wearing these bright purple robes, and she's alone at a table. She's reading a rather thick book. And you don't really have to look around to tell who this Professor Landy is gonna be. You kind of know. So as you guys want to walk up and like introduce yourselves. You don't actually have to go through all of that, but you just want to like talk to her about what she wants from you guys because she's the one that contacted all of you.
Let's do it.
Hi, I'm
it.
racist against Umis.
Great introduction.
Umi, right?
When do I get my pay? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, same.
I don't know if I want to do voices. I'm still deciding because I'm a little nervous. So,
Let the smart
Just do
ones
your
handle the
regular
details.
speaking voice, but with
I
like an
mean,
accent.
it's like the only girl in the group, so I guess I could. So, hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm an archaeologist. I was part of a team investigating these ruins, and I came back home to leave them to do their bidding. But I recently got a message from the team leader, Calidor, asking for help. He used a scroll of sending recently to let me know, which means that it could be urgent because that's a very it wasn't by horse. I understand that this is rather inconvenient to a group of travelers like yourself, but I'm not offering a small amount. Right on the table, 500 gold. I'll accompany you over to the build site and see what they need. Just for some background information, the group that's up there is there are 5 people. Calidor, as I mentioned, and Skeen. They're both elves. Tanlik, who's a human. Quinn's a gnome, so no. And then they got a guy, Graz Shatterbone, who's a dwarf.
Come on.
That's a good
I love dwarves.
And even though it's typically a pretty dangerous area, we thought that there was, with Graz being a sort of bodyguard of the group, that they would be fine. So I don't know if something's wrong. He did not give me much information about the situation, but I'm rather nervous about all of this.
Just
And I've been doing some research about the area recently, and there has been some mentions of cults that had wandered the area long ago, and I didn't think anything of it, but looking at it now, I don't know if we could have been wrong. So Havel's Cross is where we're heading to. It's only about 3 days journey, but I can come with you all if you would like.
I'd be down.
Yeah. Sure.
The more the merrier,
Sure,
as far as I'm
yeah.
concerned.
All right, woman.
As long
Hey,
as
do
it
any of you guys want
flies.
to do anything while you're here?
Drink.
Can I buy
Do you
anything?
want to drink?
Specifically, a drink.
I mean, you can, if you would like, you can get a tankard of ale. There's no real there's not a general store. The area is not much of a shopping place. It's
Well, we're
more
in a-
just for.
We're
It's
in a
for
tavern
weary.
right now. Shouldn't the
We're in a
barkeep have some?
you are in a tavern, so you could, if you would like, you could get something to eat.
Hey,
There's.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're like 7 feet tall.
I got like one question for you. Oh.
Can you
Yeah.
even
Can I buy some sandals?
Sandals.
Oh my god. That's...
can you even fit in the establishment?
Can I like climb on top of Hudson's shoulders during this?
This is a halfling area. I don't know if this is made for Hudson.
Question.
I want you to roll a d20 and to do an acrobatics check.
All right.
Battle mount.
15. Plus, I have a +1 to acrobatics.
Okay, so you do manage. You climb up onto what is it, Galador's shoulders, and there's like a little bit of a wobble, but you kind of even it out. But because this is an area frequented by smaller folk, you do hit the ceiling.
So, Galador,
sorry,
how have you been?
Hold on.
It's like sitting on his shoulders.
About the dragon. The dragon's kind of messing with me lately.
Can you tell me about
God.
the rabbit?
Oh no.
Okay, my question
Sorry,
is.
Really quick, out of character.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
So my question is, if we have
where
a
do we find our gold income?
That should be
Don't
on the
have a
character
question.
sheet, right?
If you did it through D&D Beyond, it should be on the character sheet.
I'm
if you
looking
did
on the
not,
character sheet.
Well, I'm
I'm on the character sheet
Oh.
as well. I don't know where.
On
Oh,
what
go
tab?
to equipment, maybe. Nope.
Equipment. Maybe it's because I don't have any
we'll
gold.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
currency. It's under equipment, currency, top right. Yeah, we're all broke.
yeah, you guys.
Oh yeah, none. Okay.
I would say maybe you have.
In character.
Broke as
I'm at 10.
Grook's
In
last
character, shit, I'm
Yeah,
broke.
you might have a few copper pieces, but nothing substantial, which
Okay.
is why you're willing to
Yeah.
do a rather some dangerous bidding like this.
Okay.
With
Can I-
some obscure folk.
Can I
I'm
bully
giving
the
myself 10
bartender into
copper.
getting me a free drink?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Let's do
So,
it.
yeah. So can I
chaotic
do a
evil.
charisma check for a free drink?
Okay, I'm gonna do Connor first. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, okay.
I want you to do a persuasion check. So
Persuasion check.
yeah.
Damn it, that isn't as high as intimidation. Okay.
Oh my god.
What do I have to? What do I have to do?
If you're in a D&D Beyond character sheet, just click on the number next to persuasion. It'll roll.
Number next to persuasion.
Your plus or minus
I
whatever
got-
bonus.
11.
Give me 1 second.
It's about to be like a discount or something.
Okay, my question from earlier is if we have like the halfling riding a giant, does it count as mounted combat?
I think it should.
I'm gonna say no.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, as you come up to there's a rather there's a gnome woman standing at the bar. She looks rather meek, maybe a little underfed, but you know, and you come up and you kind of like you're rather short, but you got this like nature about you that's a little intimidating. And at first you walk up and you're like, huh. And she kind of backs up a little bit. She's what do you want? And you're like, you're demanding something for free, but she also realizes your height isn't as intimidating. So she says,
Wow, pulling the height card. Okay.
You're 2'6".
She says that'll be 2 copper pieces, and she doesn't really seem up for arguing. So,
Okay.
You just stab it.
Tyler,
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah.
you wanted to
Oh,
do a charisma check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, roll 20.
The people that are
Roll for
in the
charisma.
tab.
All right. I got a 23.
You waltz up to the bar, and this woman, rather flustered about her previous interaction, she's a little like, oh, and then she sees you, and you slide up to the bar,
Look at you.
smooth, and
My
you
5'2" frame.
say, "What an asshole," right?
You see, Tyler, I'm your wingman. You're welcome.
And she bats her eyes, and she's suddenly like, "Oh my god, what a gentleman!" And without you even having to ask, she just slides you a tankard of ale.
Let's fucking go.
Hey,
Good
Tyler,
job,
you want to
good job.
share?
No.
That is my high school life.
Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're here? Did you want to talk to Landy about any other stuff before heading out?
I mean,
I kinda
Heinrich
wanna
doesn't
talk to the
really like
bartender.
people, and he doesn't like civilization either.
Yeah,
so
you
he wants to get out.
You don't need to interact if you don't want to.
Yes,
Talk to the bartender.
Also, my character probably wouldn't want to.
Oh, no.
Guys, a little update here. I accidentally rolled my charisma, and before when I was at a 5, I'm now at a -1. So,
Yikes.
You shouldn't be
So,
able to change that.
So are you guys wanting to head out, or Is there any more? I mean,
wait, hold on.
As you look around, there's not much other than the inn. Like,
Yeah.
Can I do a puppet show?
yeah.
All right.
Rook patiently sits down and watches.
Before
the
that
puppet
happens,
Heinrich looks really uncomfortable.
Yes.
I've been asking. Can I talk to the bartender?
Yeah, you can talk to the bartender.
Rook
What would you?
patiently sits down at the puppet show.
Yeah, there's a puppet show going on. She looks a little uncomfortable. Like, who are these people who just walked in causing all this mischief?
This
Oh,
ruckus.
What would you like to talk to her about?
I want to ask, like, how have things been? How's the business going?
So how's the kids?
Just normal talk.
Oh, well,
Kind of, yeah, just like along those lines.
you know, it's my father's business, but we don't get a lot of travelers around these parts, so
British.
it's a little odd to see such strange folk around these lands. We typically only get
British people.
passing travelers and the local farmers, but we make a living.
I have one little
So
development.
Yes.
To sit down for the puppet show, I decided that I'm more of a standing guy, but so Connor can see it a little bit better, I prop him more up on my shoulders. Except I completely forgot about the roof. So while watching the puppet show, Connor's head's right on currently through the roof of the building. And I'm just watching.
Thanks,
Oh
Connor
my
can't
God.
see anything.
Roll for
Okay,
damage.
so roll for damage. No, I'm gonna let that one slide a little bit because you guys managed to get on the shoulders so well. I'm gonna let it slide.
We have a routine down.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys? I mean, you've kind of there's no real interesting characters in this tavern.
Yeah.
Are you
and
kidding me? I'm here.
The bartender doesn't seem to want to interact with you all that much anymore. She seems a little you're all a little overzealous in this rather quiet inn.
just making
So,
small talk.
So do you guys want to head out?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
down.
good to head out.
Yeah.
So I am not going
Fine.
to make you go through the whole 3-day journey. We're just gonna skip right until we get to Havel's Cross because
Thank you.
that's not what the campaign told me to do. I mean, that's what the campaign told me to do. So
Okay.
we're just gonna skip through this, but the professor is going to be accompanying you along the way.
Fucking nerd.
And do remember that these people are her colleagues. Like, they're not just some random folks that she knew that were like, "Hey, save us."
Not like us.
They are close. They're friends of hers. So
Rook has questions
she
for little woman.
she seems a little shaky, a little like eccentric because you can kind of tell like she hasn't slept in a little while. She's very worried. So as you journey, the scenery around you becomes it slowly morphs into farmland, or from farmland and meadows and more tangled forests around you, and then eventually stretches into this wide open moor. You can't see much other than, you know, trees every once in a while. And after a morning spent trudging along this muddy road, Landy eventually tells you that the inn is going to be just around the bend. And you, as the group, tend to think with an inn, warm fire and some dried clothes. So you put in that final push as you hurry around the slope. But as the inn comes into view, it's clear that something has gone horribly wrong. At a glance, it would be easy to mistake this for a small fortress, almost. It's got like the windows are narrow slits, and it's got really tough looking stone walls. And the oaken door at the front of the building is really thick and tough. And it looks sturdy, but it's been thrown wide open, and it's like swinging a little bit in the breeze. And in front of the door, slumped, is a dead horse. And it lays in the middle of the road, a little bit away from where the stables would have been, so it looks like somebody might have like tried to tie it up, but something happened. And now where the stables would have been is just charred. Like you could tell it's where it would have been, but it's all ash.
Mhm.
So
Perception check on
Perception
how the
check?
horse died.
Okay, roll.
14.
Okay. So as you kind of like search around the horse, it does look rather fresh, like not super new wound, but maybe a day old, maybe a day or two. And I would say a day. And it definitely looks like there's a bite mark. But you can tell that it is not it's not a wolf, it's not some kind of dog or like any of the local wild animal that could have done this. It's very unusual. You can tell. And there is something roughly human-sized about these bites. They're not big.
Okay.
So you do definitely find that odd. And there's like slight signs of like claw marks in the horse as well. So yes.
Can I ask the nerd professor lady how much we're getting paid again?
500 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I get to stab things too.
She
so.
seems very set on this amount. She does
really
not
Okay.
She does not seem like she's going to bargain with you at all, but 500 gold is a good amount.
And I lower it down to 490.
Are you trying to negotiate this into being cool?
Can I get his share?
Okay, so does any
Hudson, I'll just take all
Selena.
your money if you want.
Selena,
Yes.
can I pop an animal handling check on the bite marks?
I'm gonna say no, because
Okay.
you already are pretty sure it's not any animal that you recognize.
Okay.
So I think Jacob's check, that's pretty much all you're gonna get out of this situation, because again,
bet.
like the wounds are a little bit old, so there's only so much you can tell. So as you're walking up to this rather odd looking inn, but an inn, like Landy, she just begins to panic. She's never seen anything, and she's running around. She's trying to understand what's happening, and suddenly, even though you thought there were no other entrances to this area, the other than this like wide open door, you notice, like, you hear something from inside.
Mhm.
And she as she's running around and she's panicking, it almost seems like somebody hears her. Like there's something moving around inside. So what do you guys want to do?
Perception check.
Hold on, Ben. What is your orc feeling today, Gruck or Grick?
I, not you. I.
Crick. Okay.
So I want me and Grick to sort of slowly push into the inn.
Okay, I'm going to have you do a stealth check.
Both of us or just him?
Both of you.
Okay.
Before you do that,
And that's
I
at
think
20?
I have a +5 in stealth.
I also have a +5 in stealth.
Do you guys want to join them?
Maybe they should do.
Yeah.
I'll
Or do you
want to
go
him.
instead?
I won't go in.
Okay, Owen's not going to
I'll
go
go
in.
in.
Ben,
I'm
do
going
you,
in.
or Grick,
One of them can
do you
go
still want to
for
go in?
Brick
I
wants
have
to
a
go in.
+3 as well. If
And
that,
so
I
it's,
don't know how good that actually.
I'll
is.
just stand by the door. I won't like enter, but I'll just be nearby.
It's a dex roll.
So everybody who it's going to be a stealth check.
Stealth.
Yeah.
So
And is it 20?
give me 1 second. Hold on. I have all my DM stuff up here.
and there's someone here. You guys keep
So
on
is each of us gonna roll stealth, and if any fail, then we would get discovered. Right?
You guys keep on mentioning stealth checks and stuff. How do I like know like what my class can do? Because as far as I
So
know,
it is gonna you're gonna roll 20 for stealth.
Okay. And does my modifier affect it at all or no? Yeah, right?
Yes.
And it's a dex, okay.
All right.
I got a technical
Oh,
18.
I got a 23.
23.
Let's.
Is it just you two going in?
I got a 20.
Okay. So as you guys approach the inn, you definitely notice something. There isn't just one person moving around, and it's kind of like it's not footsteps. There's like scattered movement, and you can tell there's more than one of something, but they don't notice you. It seems that whatever noise that Landy has made, that they must have gotten distracted, or they're not noticing it anymore. So, what's next?
Is the roof tall enough for me to get on Hudson's shoulders again?
No.
Actually, that's a good question.
Damn it.
And again, like I said, there's no real entrances, so the windows are really tiny slits. Like they're not. The only way in that you can see, and like that there really is just the one door.
Okay, because my character is not that intelligent or wise, and just kind of like a really big dude, I get nervous when I hear some more noise, and I decide to just punch down one of the walls. Is that possible?
That could be a strength check.
Looking the elephant and the mouse.
Persuasion check to get him not to do that.
Do you want to do that? Owen, do you want to do a
Persuasion check to
persuasion?
stop him.
Owen, what's your persuasion?
I
bonus?
want to. Yes, I want to stop him.
Oh, Owen, what's your
plus
persuasion
one.
bonus?
Okay, same.
Okay, mine's +3.
Yeah. Can
Plus
I do
one.
an
I'll
intimidation?
let you do the
check
honors.
on him?
I'll let you do the honors though, Owen, since you really want to.
Actually, I'll do it because it's in my character to stop him. So.
Okay, go ahead. You're good.
And
I really should be like chaotic evil. Like my character's
14.
14.
That's not enough to stop me.
Okay, so
Yes.
as Hudson's about to rage against this wall, you really quickly, because he's kind of a big burly guy, you really quickly like run up and grab his arms, and he's like trying to fight you off because he's just like a little dumb. He's kind of the Hulk, honestly. Like when he gets a little angry, he's just like Hulk smash.
I'm pissed.
But you grab his arms and suddenly like he looks over and then a butterfly goes by and he like gets
He's
distracted.
distracted by the butterfly.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Getting real.
So he no longer seems inclined to punch the wall.
Good.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Okay.
Good job.
What's next?
Can I perception check to try to see what's inside?
Yeah.
I have +1. Does anyone have anything higher?
For perception?
For perception.
Perception. I have +4.
I have +4 as well.
+2. Yeah, no.
Where is perception?
Like this kind of stuff seems to
Middle
be what Heinrich
of the
is really
chart.
good at.
your
Your skills
have
are
+4
alphabetically
perception.
organized.
That's a good. Oh, it's because I
Where the
made
line
myself
is
proficient in
intelligence.
perception.
Okay, so who
All
wants to roll for perception?
Can someone do +4? Someone do it.
An orc?
All right, Orc is gonna do perception.
Oh no.
9 + 4, 13.
So, as you kind of like the door is open, but you kind of like peer around a little bit. It's fairly dark inside, so you're confident that they're not gonna notice you. And the light outside is maybe a little dim, so you're not quite noticeable. And as you kind of like peer a little bit and you can't see anybody, but you can hear some low voices murmuring, and what you can understand from it is goblin speak.
Goblin?
So,
Ooh.
do any of you guys
I
happen to speak goblin?
I don't speak.
do,
Goblin,
I
no.
think.
Do you?
It would be on your
Let me
character
s-
sheet.
Yeah.
You're an orc,
Let
man.
me
How do you not
see.
speak goblin?
Yeah, I speak Goblin. I also get bonuses against goblinoids and kobolds.
So you know they're goblin. Do you want to spend the time trying to talk to them or understand them or?
Well,
goblins.
obviously, if they're, I'd prefer to eavesdrop because
You wanna eavesdrop?
like I know goblins. I know goblin because
goblins,
I
they don't
hate
wanna talk.
goblins.
Okay.
So
Make
I'd be in the camp of killing them.
make. You want to like eavesdrop?
Yeah.
Make another stealth check.
They goblins. Way too stupid.
23.
Oh my god.
18
So,
plus 5.
Jesus Christ. So, from what you can, like, grasp from what they're saying, they're talking about, you can only hear so much, because they definitely are talking lower. You can hear them murmur about bodies, and, they seem confused. Like, they recognize this area and they know this inn, but there's something wrong. But other than that, you can't really understand much more.
I would mean these goblins might know something. I suggest we interrogate them. And if they don't give us answers, we
Ooh, do
kill
I get
them.
intimidation? Do I get an
Hurt
intimidation check?
goblin. Hurt goblin.
Okay.
Hurt goblin. Hurt goblin. Hurt goblins. Hurting goblins.
I mean, goblins killed my mentor, so I don't like them.
I have a strength of 17 with a +3. And I have an athletics of +5.
I need
So
you to remember.
I have a
I
strength
need
of
you guys.
19.
I need you guys to remember something.
Yeah.
Goblins have low wisdom, so the chances of you actually being able to to talk to them. So you kind of got to figure out what you want to do next.
Yeah.
Again, I say we attack and
intimidate.
Hurt the goblins. Hurt the goblins. Hurt the
You
goblins.
want to
hurt the
you want to
goblins, hurt
attack?
the goblins.
attack
goblins.
and try and take one of them captive.
Hurt the
Okay,
goblins.
I need you all.
17 +3
I need you
Guys,
all to roll
guys.
for initiative.
Initiative.
Okay.
Which
You're
is
gonna roll
20.
d20, and I need you. Okay, before you tell me what you roll, I'm going to ask you stuff. Okay.
Where's initiative?
Yeah, where's initiative?
I see it. If
It's
you're
not
looking at your
in the
character
eyes.
sheet, it's in the middle, next to your skills,
I see.
under proficiency.
Got it.
Efficiency?
I mean, is it
Initiative.
proficiency?
Hudson, your initiative is +1.
Oh,
What would my initiative be
mine's
then?
Yours is
-2.
+3. Roll 20.
Oh, whoops.
Do
I
we
see
tell you what we
condition
got?
and investigation.
Don't tell me yet.
I remember what mine was.
Initiative.
All right.
So I get a plus. I thought it would be a +2. I mean, it's a +3 off of my dexterity, right?
I don't know what it's based off of.
No, we're just doing initiative right now. So
Okay.
Jacob, your initiative is +3, I believe.
Because
Oh,
dexterity.
my initiative
Oh, I
is
see.
+3.
Or
Yeah, mine is.
Mine's +2.
Yeah.
Thought it was
Yeah, you're
-2.
+2. Hudson's
It's
+1.
intelligence.
Jared's +3. Jacob's +3. Connor's +1.
oh, I see it. Never mind.
Tyler's -2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam
I'll,
is
I'll tell you what my
+3.
roll was.
Owen is
rolled
-2.
I rolled 1.
Owen is -2. You okay? So before anybody roll from 20 or above.
I seriously do not see where initiative is at.
No, I got a
Hudson,
4.
just roll a 20.
It's real at 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just roll a 20, add 3.
I got 15.
Okay. Did anybody roll 20 or
17
above?
minus 2.
20 or above?
I did not.
Okay. 15 to 20.
I got 17.
Jacob
I got
or
11.
Jared is.
I got 16 because
Got
I
it.
had.
I'm not
15.
asking for under 15 yet. So 16.
Oh.
Ben got 16.
Yeah, I
Anybody else? 15 to 20.
You got my
Okay.
17?
15.
Yes, you're 17. 10 to 15 or 10 to 14.
Me, I got 11.
Hudson's 11. Anybody else in 10 to 14? Okay. and 5 to 9.
I got a 6.
Pain.
Okay. 0 to
Oh, I got a 6.
4.
Whoops.
Oh, Tyler.
4.
I got a 6. I'm sorry.
Who is it for?
I have a 4.
I have a 4 as well.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and then I got a +3 on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Damn, you should show them your puppet show.
I was thinking of trying to coax them with the puppet show, but if they're not smart,
Like distract them.
they
Roll
might not
roll
understand my
deception.
artistry. No, I want their opinions.
Only reason I do that is because it'll determine who gets to go first when it comes to combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna go first, and my strength is 17.
Hudson, it's fine.
Jared is going to be going first.
Oh, my strength is -2.
My strength is 19.
Remember, that doesn't
That's a
your
spell,
strength.
maybe.
Your strength does not matter depending on your class.
Yeah.
I'm a
So,
barbarian. I'm pretty sure it
you're just gonna
matters.
have to give me a hot second to get all situated here, so I can get everything up really quick.
Yeah.
Were you expecting to fight this quick?
Yeah. No, I've read the whole campaign. So I'm not gonna use a grid for this one. I'm just so you guys know. The inn is it's dark. There are a few candles lit, and because you've decided to come in and attack, you can see the goblins that are there. So 6 goblins are going through the pockets of what looks like a dead body. And this dead body happens to be just like a human dead body. And you can also see a hobgoblin working to open a lockbox in the middle of the room using a crowbar.
Hobgoblins are like big goblins or what?
Yeah, they're bigger goblins.
So there are 6 goblins and 1 hobgoblin. And typically what I would be doing is have you using a grid for a large amount of space. But because it's really small, I'm not going to have you do that because you can all go like 25 to 30 feet and this inn is 25 to 30 feet big. So there's really no purpose for me to do that. And I want you guys to get accustomed to the combat before introducing that because we will be doing that later. Okay. So Jared, what would you like to do first?
Do you think a longbow could take the hobgoblin?
Why don't you roll for that? Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna have you roll a D8.
D8.
So you're going for the hobgoblin?
Yes. And what skill is that?
What skill? That's not a skill. That's just your combat.
Just rolling.
So your modifier is you have a D8 plus 3 for your longbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I see that now. And I got 5.
We should put on some like combat music.
I'll turn up groovy.
Hey, Selena.
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to. This is real quick. I didn't have a chance to get any of my equipment. Should I just go barehanded, knuckles to heads, or should I give myself like a basic staff real quick?
You can give yourself something. I'm gonna say that's okay.
Does green mean like staff uncommon? Staff rare. Okay.
So Jared, you decide to shoot it. Okay. So let's see. So the hobgoblin, you definitely took it by surprise. You do have because you guys did pass your stealth checks, and even though it was a few of you, I'm gonna count the whole party.
Okay.
As like you guys definitely caught the group by surprise. So as Jared, Jared's the quickest to move. He really quick pulls an arrow out and knocks it in his bow, faster than any of you have ever seen, honestly. And out of like like a flash of lightning, hits the hobgoblin, and it reels back and wails in pain, but that seems to have only made it angrier a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold on. I have so many things up. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah.
So okay. So next up is Ben.
Grick's turn.
Let's go back.
Rick, yeah.
Grick's turn.
Time, boys.
Actually, it's actually Gruck. You guys have been saying it wrong the whole time.
But
Okay.
you told me it was Grick a minute ago.
What would you like to do
Gruck
next?
now. Okay. Can I use my great axe on the big hobgoblin?
Okay, can you roll a d12 for me?
The D12 is the one with 12 sides. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
9.
You so who are you aiming at?
The hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. So it's still like it turns around and it's furious. And from when
Wasn't expecting
I'm
that.
trying to refer to you by your character names, but I keep on forgetting. From when Karka had hit it with the arrow, it's stuck in, but the hobgoblin's this big burly guy and it doesn't seem to be hurt at all. And it looks at you as you try to hit it, and it grabs the axe with its hand and just like kind of pushes you back.
I've never been so disrespected by a goblin.
As you're making all this commotion, the goblins that are looting through the pockets have gotten up and have noticed you. So you guys no longer have that element of surprise.
God.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
So
Damn
next
it,
That's
up,
okay. That's okay.
next up we have Owen.
Cries.
Owen, what would you like to do?
Okay, question. Would casting a light source benefit us?
It would benefit Jacob. It's a little dark, but Jacob, because you guys, I believe you all have dark vision.
Except me, the human.
Yep.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
imagine being a stupid
Wait,
Umi.
does
I'm gonna check for that really quick. Hold on.
Like literally everything has dark vision.
Also,
Except for human.
Except for
this is completely
Umis.
offhand, Selena, but I changed one of my character's languages from, I think, Halfling to Dwarvish
That's all
because lore reasons. Is that alright?
That's all right. Yeah.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, wait,
lore-wise
no,
that
that's-
got in the work?
So it looks like Hudson does not have dark vision.
But can he even fit in the tavern though?
Yes, he can fit in that.
Oh, he can.
Let's see.
I'm 7 foot.
Well,
4
I
and
mean, I
230
don't
pounds, so.
have I have kind of high perception though.
Yeah,
But that's
and
not
like
dark
I said,
vision.
there are some candles lit, so you can see, like, you can tell what's going on. It's a little dark, but nothing that's really
Right.
gonna
Like you can
keep
like
you.
you can see shapes.
Yeah, yeah. And as they get closer to you, you can definitely see like
Yeah.
the
Right.
slobber coming out of their mouths.
The slobber of the stupid
The,
gobos.
Okay.
the blood on their hands as they were rummaging through the
God,
body.
I'm
have one
racist
question.
to gobos too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roast these fuckers alive. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Sacred Flame.
Heretic.
Sacred Flame, okay. And Owen, I'm going to have
I'm
you
racist to
roll.
gobos now too. That's my next character trait.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I said the fuck word.
YouTube's gonna demonetize you.
Gonna demonetize this
Shit.
video.
Look, this is my
So,
Pepperoni dick is
Sacred
so much
Flame?
not worse.
Bingus, my bingus.
I'm gonna have you roll a d20.
20. Do I put my modifier in?
You're gonna use your dexterity modifier. So that's gonna be -2.
I have one
Okay.
question.
And who are you aiming at?
What are you aiming
I'll just aim at like one of the goblins.
One of the goblins? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Selena, you keep
A
asking people
4. Okay.
to go like D something. What does D mean?
at? Dice.
Dice. It's how many
means
sides are on the dice.
Yeah.
Okay, that
It means like
Dice.
dice 20. It's just the vernacular, like
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Vernacular pronoun.
Yeah, I
So,
got
Owen-
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. You
Oh, it is a dexterity roll. Why did I do that?
you like move to cast a spell, but it kind of just like peters out, like you slip on something a little
You
bit,
trip and fall.
and you're like, oh, and then
Oh.
suddenly it's just like nothing happened.
I should really change that spell.
It's like it's like one of those fake guns that the Joker uses.
Yeah.
Just a little flag instead
Okay.
of the spell.
So next up is Hudson. Wait, no,
Yeah.
that's not right. Yes, Hudson.
Okay. I'd like to use my bare fist to take up 2 of the smaller goblins and crush their heads together, putting them both into a.
Two goblins and you want to
Yeah.
crush their heads together.
to take them out of
I'm
the
gonna have
trap
you roll a
Good choice.
d20.
A D20.
Yeah.
Okay. With what modifier?
You're gonna use your
Strength.
strength. Yes.
Yeah. I rolled a 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, so you after all these like kind of failed attempts, but you definitely got their attention. Like
14
do-
plus 17?
no.
14 plus
14
3.
plus 3. So
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
We're not there yet. And suddenly you see after all these like after everybody stepped up to make their attempt, Galadar just barrels through and out of nowhere just like takes the skulls of these 2 goblins and smashes them together.
I wish I was
And-
like him.
I'm so proud of my boy.
And
This is like a WWE event.
hear the crack of their skulls, and like
Oh.
you even flinch a little. You're like, oh my god.
He did.
Oh shit.
So-
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's brutal. Like it.
Jesus, Hudson.
You're a little scared. So the
Sometimes he scares himself.
unarmed strike. So next up is Tyler.
Okay, I am going to cast Bless.
Cast bless. Okay. Give me
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm making all my notes on sticky notes. I did not come
Yeah.
prepared.
And
Yeah, thanks.
Putting on my fan even to.
Wow, Jared,
Okay,
that's
so
funny.
you're casting bless.
Mhm.
Hold on. I'm gonna have you roll a d20
A D20? Okay.
with
What
your
modifier?
constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
baby.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Constitution.
That's gonna.
Fuck. I got a 15. 11 plus 4.
4.
It's better than what I got.
Okay. So
Glad
this
it wasn't 14 plus 17.
this one does look like it's your first slot.
Mhm.
So for about oh my god, my computer's freaking out. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So as you cast this spell, first off, you can cast it onto 3
Onto 3
people
people.
nearby. So who would you like to cast it on?
I'm casting this on, and I already forgot their names. Ben,
Yeah, Grook. Yeah, Grook.
Hudson,
Yeah, Grook.
Galadar.
and Jacob.
And Jacob. Okay.
Okay.
So you standing in the back, suddenly you see like this chaos start to ensue, so you just like snap and like it feels like this light like surges out and surrounds them in this like almost shield. So this is gonna last.
It says 1 minute. Do you
It
just
says
want to do
1
one
minute.
turn?
1 minute.
I'm gonna do this will last for the next round of turns.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Because I don't like doing the whole timing thing. I don't like that.
Yeah. That's
So
if you're speed running.
yeah. Yeah. And it's
Any
a way to
percent
play.
world record.
So
Any
next
percent
up
D&D.
is Connor.
Oh, are any of the goblins going to attack Ben in the near future? Because he seems like he's about to get fucked.
Well, oh, actually, no, that's a good
Well,
point.
you can't really know
It's kind of
that.
tough to say, and I'm not gonna allow you to roll a perception check during
Damn.
battle.
Okay, then I
So
just stab a random goblin.
You're gonna stab a random goblin. So there are 4 goblins still kind of like getting their shit together, and then there are the 2 goblins that Hudson has just like almost obliterated, but they are still moving.
Whose brains he
So
rattled.
would you like to do one of the 2 goblins that Hudson has attacked, or would you like to do one of the 4 that's left over like by the
4
bodies?
that's left.
One of the 4 that's left? Okay.
Yeah.
And are you just gonna do like just stab them, or
Yeah, with the halberd.
with the halberd?
Or that's
A halberd?
but whatever. That's not right. Halberd is a piercing weapon, but I'm gonna ignore that.
Bread.
Oh, wait, you're a halfling or a gnome and you have a halberd?
Yeah, it's like a halfling-sized halberd.
I think it has to be taller than you.
I like
Halberds
that.
usually are taller
It's a
than
toothpick?
Size halberd.
So I'm trying to find that. I'm gonna have you roll a d12.
D12.
Real solid.
All right. That came out as an 8.
So with your strength modifier, it's a 9, and
We're really fucking it up today.
Yeah.
you guys are doing all right.
No, I mean with our rolls. These are some shitty combat rolls.
What'd you say you got?
8.
8
Plus the 1. From
plus
strength.
1. Okay. So you go to stab, but it is unfortunately unsuccessful. You like
Darn.
you slightly miss. You just like oh. Okay. Off to a bit of a shaky start, but I have faith. So Connor has gone, and now we move on to Jacob.
Okay, Heinrich lets out a shout and rushes the nearest goblin with his short sword.
With a short sword? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you roll a d6.
Okay, rolling 5.
Rolled a 5
Out of 6.
plus 3, so you have an 8 because you have a modifier.
Okay,
and
well,
who are you rushing?
the goblin closest to me.
So the closest one is going to be one of the ones that Hudson has just like
Brain is
destroyed.
Trying to finish them off then.
You're gonna try to finish them off. Because they're kind of weakened, I am gonna take their strength down a little bit. And you are successful. How would you like to do this?
First kill.
First kill. So just so you know, I'm a critical role watcher, in case you didn't know. And it's a thing in critical role. Every time you kill someone, you say, how would you like to do this? So when I say that, I'm asking you, how would you like to kill them? You get to act that out for yourself.
Heinrich rushes up to one of the goblins and stabs it into the middle of the chest.
All right. So there are 5 goblins left and the hobgoblin. And next up is Sam.
All right. So, how do spells work? Do I just
Spells?
Yeah.
What would you like to cast?
hideous laughter?
Hideous laughter. Just give me 1 second.
Let's go.
Okay.
2 goblins walk into a bar and the goblins die from laughter.
I want to do it with my puppet though.
You kill them with the puppet. It's like a Mori.
Where do you have this spell equipped?
I equipped it like it might not be. Does it update
No.
the sheet when you? Oh, okay.
I'll do that really quick.
You guys hear Sam? I can't.
I can.
I
You
can.
can't hear. You can't hear me.
I
Oh,
can.
No, I
that's
can hear you.
weird. Hold on. I'm gonna leave. No, I don't think I do.
Hideous laughter. Okay, let's see.
Maybe if I mute and unmute him.
Okay, yes. Now it's updated for me.
Sick.
So you're doing hideous laughter.
Mhm.
Give me 1 second.
Laughter.
So this one is I'm gonna have you roll a d20 as well.
Right. I got 7.
I can hear him. Good, that worked.
So let's see. Unfortunately, that does not work.
Fuck.
I apologize, but I am simply
You're simply our god.
I'm simply the one who watches. I have no
God.
control.
It's just a tough crowd.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. My feet are cold. Okay, so unfortunately
Yeah.
that does not go through. So we're going back to Jared.
Let's not go.
Heinrich.
Oh wait, hold on. Jared, before you do anything, I forgot our friendly goblins need to have
Yeah, I was thinking.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, man. This seems a bit one-sided.
Yeah, I was gonna
And we're
say
failing.
I totally forgot. So I'm not gonna do each goblin individually because that's just way too much fucking work, and we've been doing this for a little while already. So I'm just gonna have the goblins as a whole kind of like tried to berate you a little bit, and it seems that some of them have they all seem to have like short swords or scimitars of some sort.
Oh, great.
So the 5 goblins that are left are going to try to go after they're gonna go after Jacob, Hudson, and Ben. Because you're doing that, I'm gonna have them. No, I need to be non-biased. Jared, Jacob, Hudson, and Jared. So
He was praying in a corner that they didn't see him. To his orca gods.
Mork.
Okay.
Gorka Morka.
And let's see. So I had Jared is 16 to hit. 16 to hit. And they as they kind of run up to they're a little uncoordinated and they're kind of slipping around. There's
Sounds like
some
me.
blood on the ground, and there's this like gross green fluid coming out of the dead goblin, and they just kind of like fall. And it seems like they were coming to attack you guys, but it just is unsuccessful. And that is also partially due to Tyler's spell that he cast, because their attacks are all going to be very weak.
Yeah.
No.
So the hobgoblin, I'm gonna have him do stuff separately.
Okay. That works.
Hobgoblin. Okay. Let's do it. He's got this long, like he's got a long sword. It looks kind of bashed a little bit, like it's seen its time. It's also, he's used it. So he he was closest
It's
to.
got cherry juice on it. Come on.
Uh,
Gotta keep it family friendly.
I think he wasn't really close to anybody, so he's going to use part of his turn to kind of run up in the fray of you guys and just do like this long sweeping attack.
Didn't he catch Gruck's axe?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
No, he didn't.
But he is mad at Gruck, so he's gonna run up to Gruck and do that.
Hi, Mr. Hi, Hobgoblin.
Well, he is racist to goblins, remember.
I hate these goblins. Why can't they look like me? Speak. Like I look at them. Speak my language.
Okay, and
read my lips. Speak common. When you live in the common realms, you speak common. Am I convincingly racist?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That'll do.
I try.
You try to be racist.
I try to be racist.
I wake up, I try to be racist, I go to bed.
So that is
day's
a
work.
9, 12. And what is your? Okay, so he unfortunately is not successful in that because I'm rolling really low tonight.
Damn.
So he does not, because of the chaos going on, he just can't get to you. But
Yeah,
it's
I get that. I get that. It happens.
So
Racism lives another day.
Jerry, go ahead.
Alrighty. I would like to run over to the nearest aggressing goblin and take that one out.
So that would be the second one that Hudson was near, because the other guys are still kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the ones that I was trying to get up still.
Yeah.
From when they slipped and fell while trying to attack.
Oh, you don't want the one that Hudson had.
Yeah, that one's still incapacitated, right?
No, oh yeah, I guess a little bit. So you want to go after one of the other ones?
Yeah. One of the ones that are still full HP.
You're gonna go after him, and what are you going to use?
Can I use short sword and talons?
I'm gonna say no, but I am gonna have you roll a d6.
I would like to use a short sword then.
You want to use your short, so
Yeah.
d6?
Yeah, d6. 5.
5 plus 3.
Oh, I got 2. 2 plus 3. Total of 5.
Oh, 2 plus 3. Okay. So. Okay. So you as you do kind of maybe a little bit clumsily walk up. Like there's this insanity happening, but these goblins are still on the ground. So you luckily do catch one by surprise and slash it across the chest, and it reels back in pain and anger, and you can see this fluid just oozing out of its chest.
This literal fluid.
Absolute fluid.
Juice.
Next up, we have Ben.
Yes, it's me time.
All right, buff racism. Let's go.
Racism.
CEO of racism.
Ben uses racism. They all die immediately.
Ben uses racism. We all get triggered.
Ben, what is Gruck gonna do?
Gruck is going to run over to one of the goblins.
Which one? One of the two damaged ones, or one of the ones on the floor?
And that's my only options.
Yeah.
One of the ones that's on the floor.
So one of the ones that hasn't been hurt yet.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna go over to one of those, and what are you gonna do to it?
I am going to. Let me check it. Hold on.
Sing it a song.
I'm going to kill you.
Soothe it
Uh,
to its final sleep.
I'm going to. Can I like step on its head? If he's on the ground.
Head stomp.
Head
You
stomp. Unarmed
you
combat.
can, but that's going to be an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
So you're just rolling for strength. So you want to roll a d20?
Sure. All right. And my strength mod is +4. 18. 14 plus 4. 18.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, I could still roll. I'm gonna. So you walk up to one of these goblins sliding around on the floor, and in a brutal fashion to Hudson, you bring up your leg and just absolutely smash their head in, and they're
Jesus.
screaming. And one of the ones next to it that's watching this
Grunk,
happen,
grunk.
just like you see the terror on his face that this giant man
Dude,
is
he's
absolutely obliterating.
he's 5'6".
He is short man. Crook.
This
Compared to a-
massive buff man.
Compared to a
That's what we'll
goblin.
say. He's
Uh,
buff.
He's like no, he's not tall, but he's like super wide.
Big man.
So
Or-
after Ben, we have Owen.
Weird.
Nothing can top
Oh.
Rook. Rook is the best racist.
Hobgoblin, and I'm gonna hit him with my mace.
You're gonna go with the hobgoblin. Hobgoblin.
Against, I'm gonna use my mace.
So roll a d6.
Solid.
6.
Mhm.
It's one modifier,
Good.
right?
You have +2. Oh wait, +1.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Got 2 plus 1 is 3.
Successful. Wait. You're unsuccessful. I'm sorry, Owen.
Sad.
That's
Uh,
tragic.
Okay.
It's my
so,
birthday.
Hudson,
Come
I'm
on.
sorry, Owen. I am just the controller of the die. I do not have any say in what
Shoot
they
the
do.
messenger.
Okay, Hudson.
Okay. So looking at the goblin that I just smashed his head in,
Yes.
one of them has already taken the. Jacob's already killed one of them, but there's one
Yes.
right now by my knees, and I'm
Yes.
getting rather pissed off at him. I am 7'8" and 280 pounds. I belly flop on top of him.
No, punt him. Punt him. Punt
Okay,
him
I
like a
want you to
football.
roll a d20 with your strength modifier.
Strength, okay.
Throw the goblin like a football.
Oh my god, I got a 20 plus 3, 23.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
no.
brutal.
It's like King Womp from Mario 64.
Goblin pancake.
14.
We can just
Oh my
let Hudson
God.
do all of our combats from now on.
How would you
Ajoric
like to
Press
do this?
channel.
Also, if you want to like check my screen so you can see that, you can. How
No,
do
I believe you. Natural
Okay,
20s
cool.
happen.
So because the tavern is a little bit too short for me, right?
What?
I tower over his body and I just drop my giant man boobs straight onto his face. And like I suffocate him.
Luigi's taunt from Ultima.
Amen.
I crush his head into the ground with my body.
You gave him his own grave.
Oh my god.
Come to the Hedroric
Well,
Press
I
channel.
would like to say that I almost
we have
actually beat
Goblin.
Hudson on that roll. I just think that's funny, but I did.
That's
So
good.
that's another goblin taken out.
Oh, did I,
next-
wait,
Is that
Celine,
all
did I
of
kill the
them
The
incapacitated?
goblin manages to hold up this
What'd you
fucking
say? What'd you say,
giant.
Ben?
Did I kill
Like
the
Atlas.
Did I kill the goblin when I stomped on it?
No. If you kill it, I will tell you. But
Okay.
the amount of damage you guys do, you could not kill a goblin in one move.
Okay.
They just
Aw.
have slightly enough more that it will take about 2 moves.
Are they all
'cause-
incapacitated though? Like they
No.
wouldn't be able to do
Nope.
much? Okay.
So there are 2 that there's one that I believe Jared stabbed. And then there's one more I don't remember who hurt it. I'm sorry.
Who hurt
It
you?
might have been Connor.
I
Just
missed.
I thought that
no,
was
Connor missed.
Owen that
It might have been
stomped on the
Owen.
head,
Oh,
or
I haven't done damage.
Oh, it was Grick.
I failed every
Oh,
single one of
okay,
my rolls.
okay.
It was Grick. Yes. So
Good,
next
good,
up,
good.
after Hudson just went, so we have Tyler.
All right, it's me. Okay. And nothing else I can really do right now other
can do
than
everything.
attack with my staff of the python.
You can absolutely do that.
Now, I have two. For some reason, my character sheet has two different damage things. There's a D6 with a symbol next to it, and then a D8 with a symbol next to it. I mean, without a symbol next to it.
Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna have you roll a d6.
Okay. Do this. I got a 6. 6 minus 2 is 4.
Okay. So this goblin is not so successful. Which goblin are you aiming at again?
Oh, what goblins are there?
So there are two, the ones that Jared and Ben attacked, so they're down on the floor. They look pretty near death. And then
Yeah.
there are two that are still up. And then there's the hobgoblin.
Okay, I'm not going for the big fucker. So,
Okay.
Wait,
Did you want to go?
no,
Did
I'm
you
not.
want to go for one of the
I'm not
damaged
going
ones?
for that hobgoblin. I'm not going for that hobgoblin.
Did
so,
you want to go for one of the
them
damaged
that is
ones,
on
or
the
one of
ground.
the ones that's damaged?
Damaged, yes.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
I'm just a gnome. I'm a simple guy. I just like golf swing into his temple.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
your
Oh my
brain
God.
trauma.
You guys are brutal.
That's insane.
So
Just a lot
that
of
leaves
detail.
this leaves 3 goblins and 1 hobgoblin. So now we have Connor.
Stab a normal, still not incapacitated goblin with the halberd.
Do you want to roll a d6 for me?
D6.
Monopoly pie.
4 plus 1.
Not bad.
So you're doing one of the unhurt ones.
Yes.
So can you tell me what kind of sword that was again?
Halberd.
Halberd.
Yeah.
Halberd.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's fine. I'm just making sure I have this right. Okay. So you're doing one of the undamaged goblins, and as you're kind of this like tiny man that's just like wailing around this sword, and it turns around right as you're right on it, and you just slash it right across the chest, and it falls on the ground. It's still alive, but
Hell yeah, I finally
you
did
were
damage.
just like wailing at it.
He's popping off.
Okay, next up,
Absolutely
we
cracked.
have Jacob.
I stab at a injured goblin.
At an injured goblin. Okay.
You guys are really leaving me alone with the hobgoblin, huh?
Kill the minions first.
Yeah.
Gotta kill the
Are
ads.
you're using your short sword?
Yeah.
Can you roll a d6 for me?
That's 6.
Okay. And you have is that with your modifier?
Without, so 9.
Without your modifier. Okay. So you're going after one of the injured hobgoblins. Is that going to be the one that is that Connor just went after, or is it going to be the other one that's on the ground that Jared had attacked?
The other one, because he's probably gonna recover sooner.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
So it's on the ground, right?
Yes.
and I stab down at its throat with my short sword.
Okay.
I'm just executing goblins at this point.
Yeah. So just so
got
you
more
guys
kills
know,
than the
you
rest of
have
us.
one damaged goblin and one fine goblin, and then you have the hobgoblin. So
Okay.
just so you're up to date. And Sam, what would you like to do?
Are there any goblins within like 15 feet of me? Like how many?
Yes. Yeah, both of them are, and the hobgoblin. The space is
Okay.
very small. So all of
Okay.
you are able to get anywhere in your turn.
Okay. I want to use burning hands, but like in a panic.
Okay.
What?
I don't. What do you mean?
I'm like, fuck. I've never fought anyone. I'm just gonna torch the place.
God.
Okay.
This is so real. These are real people.
Okay.
That's arson.
I'm gonna have you roll. You're gonna roll a d6 for me.
I got a 6.
Okay. So I'm going to have you. Hold on. Dexterity. And is this one of the goblins that you're going after, or the hobgoblin?
The hobgoblin. I'm scared of him.
That's why you're
Oh.
panicking.
I'm pissing my pants.
Yeah.
And hold on.
Don't tease me with a good time, dude.
Okay, that was very close. So I'm going to have you roll your d6 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah,
Alright.
because you get 3 shots with the burning hands.
5, 6, 3.
5, 6, 3. So you get 5, 6, 3.
Yeah.
Damn.
What can I say? I'm a master dice roller.
How would you like to do this? On the
How do I like to do
hobgoblin.
this?
On the hobgoblin.
Oh my god.
On the hobgoblin?
On the hobgoblin.
Jesus.
Sam, can you do this more often? Can you panic more often, please?
One-shotting it?
That's why I was asking you, because that.
Okay, here's how. Okay.
Jesus.
God, fuck. That's a big ass goblin. Holy shit. That reminds me of the one time my dad beat me behind the inn that one time, and he was really drunk, and then I left the house, and then I didn't come back for 6 months, and I learned how to use this puppet, and then he takes the puppet and he goes, oh fuck, my hands are starting to go on fire, and then the puppet's on fire, and he throws it at the hobgoblin, and the hobgoblin's like, fuck, I'm on fire now too. And then he goes over to the hobgoblin that's on fire, and he's like, I'm so sorry. You're just so big and terrifying. And the hobgoblin can't like perceive what he's saying. And then the hobgoblin just kind of like burns to a crisp in front of him, and he's like, I guess I just got my first kill. But he feels kind of bad about it.
All right.
He's going 1-0.
Next to him, Tiggs says, dude, fucking nice, and then outstretches his hand to shake your hand, but quickly pulls it back, saying, oh my god.
I'm gonna bring it back around, because the hobgoblin is not dead, but the combat is over.
I see.
Okay.
So there was one goblin left that hadn't been damaged at all, but watching this, it rightfully freaked the fuck out and ran away.
All right.
And the hobgoblin is fairly strong. It couldn't just be taken down like that. It's a seasoned warrior, you can tell. But it puts its hands up. It says,
Boss fight.
I'm done.
I'm done with this shit.
Hey, so
It doesn't want to die, and it knows when it's been defeated.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's
So
Smart
in this
goblin.
span of Sam burning a guy alive, me crushing someone's head together and belly popping on him, Jacob killing 2 people, did this all happen within a minute? Was it
No.
really fast? Okay.
Yeah, how fast and
Lena?
successful are these?
Wait, what?
Okay. I was just saying I would like to cast a spell, if that's possible, if we're not in combat.
You can use it. Yeah, you can cast a spell. What would you like to cast?
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on the hobgoblin and gain its trust.
So, cure wounds.
Heinrich objects.
But Jacob, we could talk to it,
we would like to.
and it's a hobgoblin, so its intelligence is going to be higher than a normal goblin's.
You don't know
Would
that.
you be able to like contain it
Yeah.
first?
So
It seems like we should probably.
Yeah, you should really
Remember-
contain
Also,
it first.
8v1.
remember, the hobgoblin has surrendered. It does not look like it's wanting to fight.
I don't think the goblins signed the
Don't trust
Geneva
goblins.
Convention.
Yeah, don't trust
Oh,
goblins.
this is Dungeons and Dragons. There is no
Hi.
Geneva Convention.
Do not
Tyler?
trust goblins. They will hurt you. They will stab you in the back when you're not expecting them.
Tyler, can you
That's
roll a
racism.
d8 for me?
Okay, roll a d8. Fuck, I got a 2. Plus 2, it's 4.
You break his
Posters.
bones.
Well, even if you roll a 2, it's still like not
It just
bad.
affects how much you heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do like give him like he looks like less rugged and like pale, and there's a little bit more life in him. You can see some energy return, and he nods at you and he says, "Thank you." So as you guys are kind of finally getting like you're finally getting a chance to actually look around the inn now, and the sun has definitely risen a little bit more since you arrived in the morning. So you can see around, and you see 12 bodies in the inn that are not the goblins. There were 12 bodies there before you arrived. There 7 of them are human, and 3 halflings and 2 dwarves. And all throughout this,
It's probably
Landy
not-
has been outside. She was kind of cowering away because she's not a seasoned fighter, so and she could tell you were, so she just let you handle it. She knew you guys had control of the situation. But she slowly walks in once she hears the ruckus die down, and lets out this shrill scream at the sight of these bodies, because she's never seen anything like this. You guys are seasoned adventurers. Death is not uncommon, but she's never seen anything the likes of this. How brutal it is. And
Sheltered nerd.
you notice when looking at the bodies that they look similar to the way the horse was killed outside.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
you're inclined to believe that it wasn't the goblins who did this, and that they happened across the scene instead of did it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So let's see, what's next? What would you guys like to do, like when it comes to investigating the scene? And the hobgoblin's still here, so if you would like to talk, you want to interrogate the goblin, and he seems okay to talk. So I don't think that he's like you're gonna need to roll anything for this.
I can speak Goblin too, so.
He speaks English.
Oh.
I'm
common.
gonna mute my microphone for a second and
Okay.
then end the podcast. Thank you guys for this episode. It was fantastic.
So as you walk up to him, he looks like he's more of a person who fights out of necessity rather than want. Like there's civilized is the word I would use, not just like wanting to fight around every bend. So what do you want to talk to him about?
I healed, so whoever wants to go up.
Yeah, you guys can all talk to him.
If he knows what happened here.
He has no idea, and I'm trying to. Oh, okay. So you walk up, and he looks a little startled, but being that Tyler did heal him, he trusts that you guys aren't going to kill him just like for sport. And when you ask him, he says,
Wait, we aren't?
Connor?
Mr. Chaotic
Kidding me?
Evil over here.
when you ask,
Come on,
he
dude.
kind of stops and he says, I have no idea what's happened, but by the gods, I hope I never meet this creature. this inn, we've tried to attack before, but nothing the likes of us could have done it. So something that did get in here, that's sure to be dangerous.
I'm gonna trust you, Mr. Goblin. I
Can
don't
I ask
trust
him-
goblins very quickly.
Do you wanna
ask for
do-
my puppet back?
You think
you,
puppet shit talk down to him?
Do you want to do? You can do a perception check to see if he's telling the truth.
I'm
Oh,
a
what was
perception
that?
check this goblin. I don't trust goblins.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Roll. I'm gonna have you roll a d20.
Okay. Where is it?
Where is it?
2! Oh, I got a 2.
Oh,
So, for what you can tell, he's telling the truth. He seems
From what I
fairly
can
honest,
tell.
but you
It's like a
honestly
1 second eyeing.
you don't have much of a ability to know whether or not he's telling the truth.
I like eye
Um,
him for a second. He's alright, he's okay.
Yeah. The rest of you guys want to do stuff around here?
Can I like walk up to him and with all of my 2 feet of pure rage stare him in the eyes and make sure that he knows that I will kill him if he breathes on me?
Roll, I want you to roll a d20, okay?
D20.
D20.
Intimidation, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
it's
he's gonna
a
get
1,
this.
but I have
Oh.
a +4.
maybe you won't get this one.
I rolled a natural 20, so you walk up and this guy's.
He laughs at you.
And you're like, you're just this shrewd man. He looks at you and he kind of just like flicks you away. Just like-
Taps you on the head.
It's like,
yeah, his hand is roughly the size of your entire head, so he just like kind of puts it on, like, pushes it.
picks you up by the skull and just moves you away.
By the scruff.
Okay, anything else you guys are curious about here? Because other than this large hobgoblin, there are bodies.
So what? Anybody else want to?
One question.
Yes.
Hold on. Is somebody in it?
Is there nothing else?
What do
Hold on,
goblins
I'm
eat?
Says Heinrich.
Hold on. Question. Does this
Yeah.
inn have like rooms, or is it just a one room?
I mean, you guys are in like it's typical in these areas for there to be the tavern on the first floor and then the rooms on the top floor. And there are rooms, but it seems that everybody was downstairs, so there's nothing of interest upstairs for you.
Hmm.
Can I ask someone bigger like Hudson to try and
Then I guess I'll check the
Oh my God.
bodies.
Yeah, I got this.
You want to
So
check
if
the
we're-
bodies?
Are we gonna ask the hobgoblin anything else?
Maybe I'm
Anybody?
deciding.
You can ask him later, but Owen, if you're gonna go check the bodies, can you roll a d12 for me?
I mean, if we're going to be poking around,
With my modifier.
I do not trust the hobgoblin. I want to
Wisdom
execute it.
modifier.
Sorry, what?
Wisdom modifier, so +1.
Okay.
Jacob, your bloodlust does not belong amongst civilized folk.
I mean, I'm chaotic good, but I also have like a thing against goblins. I do not trust them at all. So I feel like if we're gonna be investigating the area, it's not good to have a live hobgoblin. So I'd kill him.
Oh, good save. Me too. I think I
Owen,
would
what'd
too.
you get?
Yeah, I think we should stab him as long
vote
as I'm the one
against
who
it.
gets to do the stabbing.
Because we
I
don't know
vote
if he's
against
telling
it.
the truth.
Owen, what'd you get? Can you hear us?
With
Racism
modifier.
happened before.
So d12 plus 1.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 You seem to have
10
some stream delay.
+1.
Never mind.
So when
Yes.
working out kind of like what happened around these bodies, you notice that the body nearest to the door, it appears to belong to like it was like a guard of some sort, which is it's not it's typical sometimes to see these guys kind of going from place to place as they're traveling from keeps. And it seems that he's been killed from a blow to the head, rather than the bites that you were seeing on the other one. So this one's a little odd. There are also some large pools of blood that are not near any of the bodies. So as like the bodies that are scattered around, you see pools of blood that aren't near any of them. They don't belong to the goblins. So you find that kind of odd. And it suggests that some of them may have been moved, or there are bodies that are no longer there. Okay.
May I do something?
Yes.
I would like to do a persuasion check on the hobgoblin to not attack us.
He doesn't want to attack you.
Then I don't know what we're talking about. All right.
I was talking about the bodies too.
I mean, with Connor and Jacob just wanting to execute him.
Connor hates everyone. Jacob hates goblins.
Well, just remember, this goblin is not going to attack you guys. So killing it is just killing a creature who is surrendered.
Does he have any money stored away anywhere?
We don't know that.
Not that you can.
Yeah,
like,
your DM just said it.
No, I mean like we wouldn't know that, so we don't trust.
You do now.
The goblin.
I am allowing you to know that because you did some good, some good investigation checks around the area. So I'm just gonna allow you. Yes.
Can I do a check on the dead bodies to make sure that they're all dead, or at least one of them?
Can you just crush their skulls?
When Owen checked, they are all dead.
No, I meant like the bodies that of other goblins.
Oh, the bodies of the goblin.
No, not the bodies.
You just kicked them in the head.
The bodies of the goblins killed.
The bodies of the.
My
Of
God.
the humans, yes.
Was
Of the
once
humans.
not enough?
Yeah, I'm making.
Owen already checked.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anything else around here that you guys want to do?
I want to check
right now.
More thoroughly, but I have -2 investigation.
You can always you can roll a d20. You could always get a natural 20 and
That's
have
true.
an 18.
I can just try it. I'll roll a d20. Got an 11 -2 is 9.
All right. So, as you're looking around the area, you don't notice much more than what Owen noticed. Like, there are some suspicious pools of blood. There definitely something odd that happens to these bodies that you think that maybe like almost it could be like a ghoul that had killed them, which you are familiar with because you've seen one before, perhaps. So these look similar to that. So you're inclined to believe that it's almost as if some undead human did this.
All right.
But again,
hold on.
you can't know for sure.
Sorry.
And
check, or a.
Also, because just for Owen and Jared, I forgot to mention this, but because you did a more thorough check of the area, there are food and supplies, so you can find
Any
some.
money?
Roll a d6.
3.
No, not
The money's been gone. The money's gone.
My
I'm
money
sorry,
is
Connor.
gone.
But you guys do find some torches and rope, and like some basic like rations that you could use for later. So if you want to grab those, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, can we try looting the dead goblins?
Do you want to?
Yeah, because they're picking pockets, so they might have.
And
something.
also, you can loot the other bodies if you want to.
I mean,
I want to loot everything. Loot everything.
I don't
This
think
is not
Heinrich
Bethesda.
wouldn't really loot. Like,
Everybody
you wouldn't.
roll d6s for me.
Hold on. Because I am lawful.
I'm not doing that.
I would like to persuade everyone to not do that.
6.
I'll
late,
try
I
to
got a
persuade
5.
everyone
Yeah, same.
to
Guys,
do that.
I got a
Okay.
6. We're the
One at a
fighting corpses.
time, please.
So those who are trying to persuade,
Yeah.
roll d6s.
With modifiers?
What's the number in D6 mean? So die 6.
Yes.
Yeah. Or wait, no, actually, d20. So Sam and
D20.
Owen are trying to do
Oh
a
man,
persuasion.
I got a 6.
I'll try to
Yeah.
persuade as well.
Wait, so
So Sam,
Right,
Owen, and Jared are persuading.
I'm trying to
And
persuade.
I got
2
a
with the
1.
bodies.
Jared is completely free as soon as
I got a 19.
I got a 17.
Okay. So
19, 17, and 1.
So, Ben, you got a 6.
I got a 6, and that's for looting.
Connor, what'd you get?
5 for looting.
Jacob, did you do anything?
I got a 2 for just looting the dead goblins.
So you guys, while trying to
Um.
persuade people, you do stop. You do stop Jacob.
I got a
When
10.
looting. Huh?
Lena,
I got a 10 on persuasion.
You got a 10. Okay.
Lena, I got a
And
5 for looting.
So you.
Sorry,
For
this
the
is
sake of
making
the
things harder
storyline,
for
I'm
you.
willing to just say that I rolled a 2. And
Unfortunately, you guys can't completely stop them. So Connor and Ben are successful. But you managed to. Tyler's successful too. So you guys, when rifle, because there's kind of this commotion going around, you can't find much, and you don't have much time to dig through. But you find some copper pieces.
Yeah!
So I would say each of you find 5 copper pieces, but they're not much
Let's go.
because of all the commotion going on. You
enough
can't
to
you
buy
can't
a bunch
you don't
of
have time to rifle. But
Don't
through
make
all this,
music.
seeing you go through the dead bodies, Landy is absolutely horrified. So
Small human, grow balls.
so leading, I'm going to kind of push this a little bit.
Hold on.
So
can I ask
leading you guys out of the inn, you kind of are gonna you realize you do have a mission at hand. So a shaking Landy will she guides you to a damp trail marked with broken twigs and crushed grass, so you can tell there's been people along here, and it snakes its way through the trees, and there's the rustle of this bitterly cold wind. After about an hour or so of climbing up into the hills, you spot a break in the foliage and into this wide open clearing. The grass is matted with weeds, and there are shallow trenches carefully cut into the earth. Because this is a dig site. In the center of the clearing, there's a low building made of gray stone that has been smoothed for it could be countless centuries, and steps lead up to an arched doorway, with this strange circular symbol. The room beyond it appears to be in total darkness, though. So a mixture of worry kind of flashes across Landy's face. She says, they always kept the lamps lit. Something must have happened to them. And with that, she just breaks into a run and heads straight inside. So.
Perception check on the symbol.
I'm actually going. A perception check is not really going to help you,
All right.
but what I am going to have you do is do a history check. So that's going to be your
History check.
intelligence.
Ooh,
Oh,
minus
I
two.
can do that. I can do
I
that.
have
I can do
something
that.
after
Owen,
Jared.
do you want to do it?
Yeah, I have
So it's
minus
gonna
two
be your-
history.
I
gonna be
have
an
+3 modifier for history.
Okay.
So Owen, do you want to roll that?
Yes. What dice?
D20.
Got. Okay, natural 2 plus my 3 modifier for history.
Unfortunately, you don't recognize this symbol. It's
I would like
very
to do
obscure.
I got a 5.
I would
Made a
like to
mistake,
do
sorry.
a religion check on the symbol.
A religion. Okay. Roll D20.
Oh, wait.
Fuck, I got a
I
1.
have
Oh no, wait, a
the same
7.
thing for
Never mind, it's a
religion.
7 plus 1, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's obscure. You recognize. You've seen symbols similar. And you have a feeling it could be related to a religion, and with the mentions of cults in the area, you just kind of use the context clue, but there's nothing that you know from seeing this.
Yeah. Bet.
Okay, anything else about the area that you want to look at?
Religion check after I did a history check, can I?
You want to do a religion check? I'm actually not
Can I do
gonna
that?
have you do that because you already failed the
Okay,
Can I do,
that's fair.
a nature check to see like
That works.
Can I do a nature check to see like what the surrounding area like is?
Yeah. Do you want to roll roll a d20 for me?
Yeah. I got a 14 plus 1, 15.
Okay. So around you, in the grass that's all matted down, which you figure might just be from the footsteps of people going back and forth from the dig. You notice splashes of blood, and some of the tracks seem a little unusual. So as you get a little closer, you notice, it seems like the tracks of something being dragged along the ground.
Do not tell me it's with the robe. Oh god.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Would there be anything interesting in like the greater surrounding area, like that I could?
Not
Okay.
Not really. No. Hudson seeing this definitely like causes a little bit of a panic. And Landy she's rushing inside as you guys are looking around. So I mean, you could go after her if you really wanted to, but
Would there be a way to persuasion check her, or is she already too far gone?
I say we go after her.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really like persuade her to stop because she's already moving. If like, I mean, you could run after her. You're not, because you're not close enough to her. You can't really talk to her. So if you wanted to like run after her, you could do that and like grab her. You could like restrain her, but she seems pretty distraught. She's very worried. So there's a concern of if she would do something if you tried to grab her. So you could just go in after her instead of trying to like grab her.
Sounds like a plan.
Someone said something about generating a light earlier. Okay, would that like be
Well, you do have torches.
Oh, we do have torches.
Yes. So you have torches from the inn that you grabbed, and because there are in the building, there are like lanterns that can be lit. So as you go along, if you would like, you could light them because when you walked up, you remember Landy saying normally the lights are on. So as you go, you could light each lantern.
Yeah, and that could also show us which rooms we've already checked for like
yes.
something.
But the building does seem relatively small. Like it doesn't seem like there's much. So see. Would you guys like to go inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm down.
inside the temple is it seems like one long kind of gloomy room. Like you can kind of see the lights, but as you start going around lighting the lanterns, like it comes a little clearer. And those of you who don't have dark vision can see. And there are rows of columns to your left and right. But the only furniture really seems to be this large stone altar. And it lies in front of the far wall, which is topped with this small wooden box. And a handful of crates over one corner. Two huge arches appear to lead to darkened side chambers. So actually, I'm gonna stream. You guys are gonna get to check this out.
Okay.
Let's see really quick.
Hold up. Get to that shit.
So I'm not gonna keep streaming. I'm just gonna give you guys an idea of what.
Okay.
So, this is the general outline of the temple. It's this large, like, there's one large room with the altar at the end of it and these pillars, and then to the two side rooms. They're rather small and fairly darkened, but you guys can go inside if you would like. So I'm gonna stop streaming, but just because I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looked like.
I want to religion check the altar.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Okay.
Oh wait, am I good to do that?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 for me.
A what?
20.
Okay. I heard roll a d23.
I also heard that.
Okay, I got a
I said
19 plus
40.
1.
Yeah.
19 plus 1. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as you're kind of going around, you don't see anything living. Like, there are no signs of people that have been in here recently. Landy she's just kind of collapsed in tears.
As you would.
As you would, yeah. I mean, in the main room, there's not much to see. There are crates with some basic supplies on them. If it doesn't look like there's any gold. There's some rations, blankets. Like it definitely seems like people were here. But I mean, other than the altar, there's not much in here. So if you guys wanted to go into the other rooms, you could. But
Can I check the side rooms for money?
which side room?
Right.
To the right?
You little
Okay.
Yeah.
greed goblin, dude.
Give me 1 second. I have to get this up. Hold on. To the right, so as you walk into the room to the right, do a stealth check for me.
Stealth? Oh,
Do a stealth
okay.
Uh-oh.
This isn't good.
Paper Mario stupid.
1 plus 3.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Oh no.
Connor, you might die.
You very confidently stroll into this room on the right, and you see a ghoul.
Oh, what now?
A ghoul.
Stab it. Stab it.
And
Oh, that's not how this works.
it looks like a former female gnome, and you realize this possibly could be Quinn, that she had mentioned at the very beginning of your journey. And it's gnawing on bones. And someone want to do a religion check for me?
The orc will do a religion check.
Okay.
Can do it.
What is,
And try again.
what is the
My
religion?
religion
What
is
is religion?
+1, but
Religion.
My religion's
is-
-2.
Oh, my religion's -1. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
I
Mine
can
is
do
literally
I
plus
can do a
3,
religion check
so
again.
I think I should do
Okay.
it.
Wanna do a
Yeah, I
roll?
think you should.
Owen.
Oh, yeah, I did it. I got an 11 plus my I got an 8 plus my modifier, which made it an 11.
So from what you know about these types of churches, this is what would have been referred to as the death chamber.
Oh.
Inviting name.
So as Connor kind of clambers in, he gets the attention of this ghoul.
Welcoming.
You do?
So do you want to fight it? Or did you want to try to, I don't know, do something else?
I mean, is there much else that I can do besides just charge at it with a pointy stick?
Yeah, you can
Talk
leave.
to it.
I charge at it with a pointy stick.
You want
come on.
to charge at it with pointy stick. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
We're
do you
dead.
guys even know me?
So roll initiative then.
Roll initiative, yes.
Are we
But
all
Connor,
fighting?
well, you guys were gonna need to run in after Connor, so Connor's gonna go first no matter what. But there's only one ghoul in this room.
this background music is so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you guys roll initiative for me?
I already had. I did.
I got
Never mind.
18.
Oh.
14.
Hello, night.
4.
where's
Actually,
initiative?
before you guys just shout them
Okay.
out, can
D20?
Oh yeah.
20 and above, or yeah, D20.
Okay.
Who is 20 or above? All right, 15 to 20.
I do.
All right, Jacob is 18.
Jacob's not 18. He's like 22.
Almost.
10 to 14.
Oh, me. I have 14.
Okay, Sam has 14.
I'm gonna pee super quick.
Okay.
5 to 9.
I have an 8.
8. Anybody else?
I have a 4.
I have a 5.
Oh, okay, you have a 5.
Sorry.
Can we just
Okay,
take
and
a potty
then
break
0
after this? Because I
Yeah,
also have to
yeah.
pee.
Yeah.
0 to 4.
I'd be down for a little break.
I have a 2.
2. Okay. Who else is in there? Ben. Ben, what'd you have?
I had a 4.
Owen? What? 10. I can't hear
Yeah,
you.
all I
You-
hear is
you cut out every
All I
time
hear
you
is
talk.
Oh,
Can you do it on your
9.
hand? Oh, 9.
Oh, that wasn't 10.
Tyler, what'd you have again?
5.
5. Alright.
And I had 8. Oh, wait, I rolled an 8. I forgot to add my initiative bonus.
Yeah.
I have 11.
Oh, I have 6.
Right.
Then.
That doesn't change anything for you, Ben.
Oh.
So we're gonna take a break.
sure.
Okay. Break time.
Break
Break time,
time.
baby.
And when you come back, you have a ghoul to fight. Connor, like the person he is, and caught the attention of a ghoul gnawing on bones in the death chamber. So I invite you guys to come look at my screen.
Oh.
Okay.
So Lena Skatebox?
Upload for me, so can someone describe it?
Yeah, I will. They'll also look for me. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
You guys are. This is the chamber you are in. I have your guys' colors down here.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys can remember who you are. The gray is the ghoul. And the room is completely dark. So those of you without dark vision, are going to be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Supposed to be there. Connor is
Non-human
the one that
supremacy.
has entered the chamber, and every square is 5 feet.
What are the school bus looking things?
Those are
they
just
big?
like crates.
Okay.
School bus looking things.
I need to turn down Groovy. Holy shit.
Magic school bus.
Am I the one next to the doorway?
They're like tombs, the magic tombs.
Owen, you are this one over here.
Owen's the brown
how-
note.
I'm actually gonna move you guys
That
up.
I can't see any movement.
Owen, you're not far.
What do you mean?
Owen, you're
okay,
not
I'm
inside the
right
room, but
there,
you're
alright.
just outside the door.
I'm gonna move you guys all a
Yeah,
little bit closer.
I can see the screen now. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm not gonna be doing this the whole time. I just want to give you an idea of all this going on, and so we can kind of get the feel of what this is gonna be like. So, Connor, what would you like to do?
Charge at it with the halberd.
This is what I imagine. I'm sending a thing in.
And I'm actually gonna stop the stream. I'll just kind of like, I'll give you guys a pass on the feet because this is gonna be complicated for you. I want to
we
charge
won't
at it
pass
with the halberd.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll a d10.
D10. 6. And then +1, I think.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Damn it.
Jacob,
Gonna take a shot at it with my crossed longbow.
with your
Please
longbow.
don't hit me.
Yeah.
Please do not hit me.
I'm sending a thing in the.
You
evidence
can't
in-
see in this room, remember? Please don't hit me.
Oh.
Victim, you can't see.
Yeah, you are gonna be at a disadvantage.
Because I can't see it.
So you're gonna be at a. Can you roll a d8 for me?
Okay. D8.
If you guys are open, I put something in evidence in meme dia. This is what I imagine
2.
what the ghost looks like.
It's a video, so I can't
And it's
watch
just
right
like
now. 'cause
a-
It has sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
you recorded.
It's just like an undead
It's like
or not goblin.
ghost.
No.
It's like a corporeal ghost.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 2, so that's not good.
Does not hit. You can't see, so you just kind of like aim, and hits the back of the wall.
Just
But you didn't hit Connor, so good job.
Yeah, thank you.
That's definitely a pull.
Same.
I love that
Cute.
Connor has just his pointed stick.
Can
IRL.
I'm gonna summon it. Can I summon my fiend to take a shot at it?
Absolutely.
To like,
Hold on, I
Um,
can put the broom out
yes,
so it's actually a halberd.
So
basically.
Bye, Connor.
You should tape a knife to the end.
Yeah. You
I
can
should.
summon the fiend.
Hold
Okay.
on.
I don't think we should be giving the
Want one?
Mr. Connor ideas.
Here, take mine.
So I'm gonna put
Oh yeah, thank you. Here, I'll
I'm
make it a
gonna
halberd,
put,
but put this one here,
their
and
move
then-
with yours, so you can control them with your move.
cool. All right.
So what do you want them to do?
Just a normal attack on the ghoul.
Just a normal attack. Do they have a weapon of any sort, or is
Yeah.
it just what is it?
I don't know if I could set. It's just a longsword.
Longsword? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you roll a d8.
All right.
D8.
Hold it. I got 1.
Oh.
Does not
August.
work.
Shit.
Okay. Jared.
I'll do the longbow thing. But I have
Longbow?
night vision.
Do you have night vision? Yep.
Yeah. So that's a D8.
Yes.
I got 3 from the die and +3, so 6.
Oh wait, I rolled the wrong one. Okay. So that does hit. And as you as like everybody's kind of rushing into the room after they hear the screech of the ghoul after Connor kind of
Charges
barrels
at her, the
in.
pointy
Yeah. You rush in and just immediately, like, you know, Legolas like pulls the arrow out and hits it like square in the chest.
Sick.
So that's all right. Next is Owen.
I think I'm gonna cast light.
Light. Okay.
Why is this tape so weak?
And you don't have to roll for that. So now the room is
Okay.
lit, so those
Thank
without
you.
dark vision can see, and you will no longer be at a disadvantage.
Bet.
Tyler.
Me. I'm going to.
He taped
He's
a knife.
formed the weapon.
No, stop. It's not a joke.
Honor.
Stop.
I'm going to cast Bless.
You're gonna poke me.
Who would you like to cast it on?
I'm going to cast it on Hudson, Ben,
Yeah.
and Sam.
Pug.
Wow, thanks,
Have you
Tyler.
roll for that? So
Oh yeah, roll.
you
Oh,
you
oh
don't
no,
need
I
to
don't roll for it. I forgot. I don't roll
So
for that,
you
yeah.
three are now gonna be blessed for the next for your next turns. Ben,
Yes.
what's
So
up?
wait, what's in this room? Oh, it's a
The
ghost.
ghoul.
Can we hit it with the stuff? Because
It's a
ghost?
ghoul. It's corporeal.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
ghoul.
So
Not a ghost.
I can throw hand axes, right?
Yeah.
Please don't
Okay.
hit
Do you want
me.
to roll a d6 for me?
Sure. And I have night vision or dark vision.
The room is lit up now.
Oh, yeah, that too. I got a 4. And is there any mods?
Sorry, I like rolling my. Got a 4. Yes, you do have a modification.
Dub.
So you have a 4 plus 8.
A 16 or
Not
That's
8.
not the number.
I mean, you had a 4 plus 4, so 8. I'm sorry. All right.
Jared, you got so offended.
Alright. So that does hit.
Dub.
As you run in with Jared, Jared hits this ghoul with the arrow, and you immediately grab one of your hand axes from where you were keeping it, like kind of loosely tied to your back, and just immediately throw it. And almost at the same time, your axe and Jared's arrow both just like cut into the ghoul.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Shut up. That's funny.
It's funny because you made a joke about it.
Yeah.
No, I did not make a
No.
joke. I made an educated fact.
There's no way.
Jokes are not allowed.
make a
Next
joke?
up is Hudson.
Okay. So on my D&D character list, it says that I have simple weapons.
Yeah.
So does that can I just choose one, or
You can have like a small sword or a long bow or something or a long sword if you want.
could I have
So
a club?
something super basic.
Kind of like a
A
short wooden
Gargant's
club?
club.
A what?
Just like a short wooden club.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like that, and I would like to charge at him
Okay.
with the wooden club. Try to hit him.
Okay. Can you roll a d4 for me?
Yeah.
Who's fiddling with the bag?
Okay.
I'm trying to
Connor.
get rope so I can make an axe.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I'm 16 plus 3, 19.
A
Connor
D4.
must be contained.
Oh, sorry.
I am breaking so many safety rules right now.
Yeah.
Connor has escaped
Good thing it's
containment.
recorded.
Hi, FBI.
Get an axe.
FBI won't care, just do school.
Hi, FBI.
Oh,
Technically, my mom
What's
bought
Owen's
this, so
action,
I'm not
sorry?
breaking the law.
D4. Then strength.
Then, I got this for my
about
birthday,
this?
like a legitimate knife.
Holy shit.
Ooh,
For
that's cool.
Hudson, if you don't understand how the D4 works, we can just do a D20.
I'm pressing on the D4, but it's just not letting me.
Some things use the D4, some things don't. Just do roll a D6 for me.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. The D4 is not super commonly.
I'll get
used
it.
one.
Hold on, Hudson. I have a D4.
Yeah, the D4 is weird.
The D4 is really weird.
Do you want me to roll it for you, Hudson?
Yeah, could you, Ben?
Okay. 4.
4?
No. And then I have a plus.
These things are hard to roll.
So-
They're really annoying. Okay.
plus 2 for strength.
Dungeons and Dragons is the spawn of Satan.
I once asked my mom if I could buy Magic the Gathering cards, but she said they looked too satanic.
Okay, so that does hit.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
The club
Mhm.
though is not a very strong weapon. It's kind of just like a
Yeah.
piece of wood you picked up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bludgeon.
So you hit it, and it definitely like is shocked, and it definitely does some damage, but not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is Connor.
Selena, did you count Hudson? Oh yeah, that was the D4. I forgot.
The
Yeah.
ghoul.
Connor.
Is
Stab
the
it
ghoul
with a pointy
is
stick.
the ghoul gonna attack or
Oh
incapacitate?
yeah, sorry. So cool. The ghoul is gonna. It's gonna attack Hudson because it's closest to it. Hudson, do you want to roll a d6 for me?
Yeah. Strength. Or what?
Huh?
What do you want? Like strength.
Just roll a d6.
Oh. Rolling. Well, sorry. Rolling right now. I got a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
So, the ghoul rushes Hudson, and Hudson hit it, and it kind of reels back a little bit, a little stunned. So you think for a second that it's not gonna move, but suddenly it moves up and bites you on the arm, and I'm gonna you took 5 points of piercing damage.
He's been booed. He's gonna go ring someone's doorbell.
So I don't know how many hit points I have. Hold on.
Hudson, you have
He's not
12
dead.
points of hit. You have 12 hit points. So you're down to 7.
I am half alive, baby.
Yeah. So next up, Connor.
Okay, so I take the pointy stick and I go stab.
He's
All right,
laughing.
I'm following so far.
He's LARPing.
get,
can you roll a d6 for me?
You should get a +2 modifier because he's
Wait,
laughing.
are you using your halberd?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just kind of improvising. Hold on. What was I having you roll before? A d8? D10.
10.
D10. Roll a d10. That caught me a little off guard.
8, and then I have a +1 strength modifier.
Okay. D10. Where is my D10? There you are. Alright. Strength modifier.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So, it does hit, but, like, honestly, just because with with all the chaos going around on, you only do a few, like a bit of damage, but it's damage nonetheless. All right.
Okay, I just got a better dice feeling after I like got hit.
Jacob,
I take another shot out of my bow.
with your bow.
It's okay, you can see now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're no longer at a disadvantage. You wanna roll a d8 for me?
Okay. Roll 8.
Does not hit.
Mean an 8?
Oh, did I have a roll an 8? I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the 8 hits. All right, sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. The 8 hits, yes. And do you want to roll it again for me?
A second D8.
Yeah, it's to do damage.
Okay. And another 8 somehow.
Another 8? Okay. Sick. Okay. Sam.
All right. I'm gonna use Burning Hands again.
Oh, that worked
Am I
well.
within?
One-shotted again.
Am I within 15 feet?
Let me see. Let's look. You are not.
It's shit. Okay.
Because you entered the room, but remember it's at the end of the room. And
Okay.
your first move was to cast. You summoned.
Okay.
So you are not close enough to attack.
Can you use Bardic Inspiration on Hudson?
Bardic Inspiration. Fine.
So is Burning Hands using spell slots?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. I was looking at all.
So you cast Bardic Inspiration on Hudson, and next up is your summon.
Or summon?
Yeah,
Oh.
you summoned.
That's right. Okay. Have my I'll have my fiend. They have access to the same magic that I do. It's
Let's see. Yeah. Yes.
okay. I'll have my fiend use Burning Hands.
Use Burning Hands. Because the fiend is closer.
Oh shit, my hands.
Do you
are
want?
Does Burning Hands only target enemies? Because me and
It's
Hudson are still like right next to it.
It's a cone. It attacks any creatures. It says.
Yeah. Can you roll a d6?
Oh, show. 1.
It's not
Sam,
hit.
I got some news about your fiend.
Alright, Jared.
All right.
And you're still in the back of the room with with
Cowards.
I'll just longbow again.
Ben. You want a longbow again?
I'll longbow again. That's a D8.
You want to roll?
That's a 3 + 3 is 6.
Does not hit.
Unfortunate.
I rolled an 8. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Owen.
Alright, this didn't work before, but you know what? We're gonna go for Sacred
Why not?
Flame.
It's Sacred Flame? Okay. Let me just check what that is. Alright, alright. Do you want to, Can you roll a d8 for me? Trying something new out with the super.
With my modifier,
Yes.
I got a 5.
5? Okay. Let's see.
I got a 7 minus my modifier.
Oh, yeah. I had you roll a d8. Wait, I rolled a d10. Hold on.
Cheater.
Yeah, I'm a cheater. I'm sorry. How would you like to do this?
Oh. Where is it in relation to me?
So you kind of stayed in the middle when you lit the room. So it's like a little ways in front of you, with Connor and who else is up there? I think Hudson.
Yeah.
To be fair, you can
Okay.
just like step over me though.
Hello.
Who's gonna kill it?
Hello.
Hey Ian, check
Yeah.
out what I made.
How do you want to kill it?
So I'm just gonna sort of rush past everyone. I'm just gonna start like welling up in my hat. I'm gonna shove my hand in its mouth, let it all out.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
So the ghoul is dead.
You really let it all out.
Congratulations.
Loot the ghoul.
Yeah.
Loot the ghoul? Okay.
Loot the
Let's see. Sorry, I need to pull up my stuff.
Does anybody
Jesus
have
Christ.
any objections to us looting a ghoul?
No.
Nope, I'm good with that.
No.
Good,
Whatever.
because I'm carrying a pointy stick.
I'm
I can't
technically
stop
lawful
him.
Good, but ghouls are lawful. So.
Carrying an even pointier knife.
Okay, but
No,
mine's on the end of
I'm
a
carrying
giant
an even
stick.
pointier knife.
No, that's a knife.
You want, you
I have
want
a,
the
I have a
sword?
short sword.
So,
I can get the sword.
okay.
Do I need to drive 2 hours to get my sword? I swear to God.
Do it.
Connor would have a sword.
I mean,
He's a black
I work
belt.
at a dojo.
He's a black belt. He works. Yeah.
You're a
Okay.
black belt?
So,
I'm a
Disagree,
black
yeah.
belt.
Do you-
We went to the same
do you-
dojo.
Guys,
do you
guys,
want to loot or not?
Loot,
Loot.
Okay.
loot.
Sure.
So,
I can't stop him.
as you're kind of rifling through the bags, Connor, do you want to roll an investigation check?
Investigation.
Yeah.
That it. 7. Okay, I thought that was a 1. I was about to fucking scream.
7? Okay. You find, like, in the bags, because they're like fairly out in the open, it doesn't take a lot to notice what's in them because there's not a lot in the room.
Mhm.
And in these in these bags, you notice 50 gold pieces.
Yeah,
You
money!
got the money you wanted.
Damn.
And there's also like some cooking
I'm
equipment.
not sharing any
stuff.
of it with you.
Okay.
Little man,
I'm also
give me the
gonna-
money.
I got that kill. We split it. You got us
Okay.
into this mess. I got us out.
I'll give you 1 gold coin.
I'm gonna
Good
make
job,
This
this
is
Ian.
Doom.
Net
This
worth
is
of 11.
Doom music.
It is. I'm gonna change it.
Dude.
Hold on.
No, it's
Okay.
good.
I'll take it.
Oh, you want to keep it? Okay, I was gonna say because this is the combat music, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so in the room, there's not much else going on. But remember that there is the
Yeah.
other room on
Check
the other
room
side.
for money.
Yeah, I wanna do a stealth check on that other room.
Screw stealth checks.
Oh,
Just charge in.
I have a plus
get-
5
hold
stealth.
on.
Hold on.
Before
because
that-
my character's really big
Hold
and
on.
dumb,
When that time comes.
I would like to.
Before we do
like,
that, can I
jump through walls.
can I cast detect poison and disease really quick?
That's smart.
Do you? Who left? Was that Ian?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Camera's on.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Welcome.
All right. Detect poison.
Yeah, Jacob, you know about this stuff. What do you think of my halberd? It's not good.
What do you mean?
It's definitely.
What do you think of this?
Yo.
Oh, you got the blade.
So
You studied the blade.
Okay,
Around-
counter argument. Pole arm.
Hudson, or not Hudson, Owen, you do notice that there is it's not quite disease, but there's death surrounding you that
Or-
doesn't quite feel,
That's
right.
nice.
My bad. I have that effect on people.
Okay, and Jared, you wanted to do a stealth check for the
As
other room?
long as nobody else wants to do anything in this room. If anyone else wants to do anything in this room, I'll wait on the stealth check. But
You could, but there's not much more after
Okay.
you guys already checked.
cool. That's a D20.
All right, so in this other room, as you kind of peer around the corner, you do notice.
I didn't roll a
that
20. I
there-
didn't roll a 20. I rolled
Oh,
a
D20.
yeah.
Yeah, roll a D20.
Okay, yeah. I got 10 total, including my modifier.
10. Okay, so you do notice like there's something there, and it happens to be 2 more ghouls.
Holy shit.
They look like they're feasting on
stick,
like a body of a
20 stick,
human.
20 stick.
And the ghouls appear to be an elf and a human, which you assume to be the elf and the human that Landy had referred to.
Umi.
And the human appears the human that's being feasted on appears to be a guard of Havel's Craw.
Did you just say an Umi?
And this room is lit with like thin shafts of light kind of coming in.
So do we still get paid if everybody's dead?
We'll
Yeah,
figure
we
that
just
out
loot
later.
the corpse.
Are we not getting paid?
No,
We'll
we're
figure
getting paid.
that out later.
Connor, we're getting paid.
Uh,
Fucking
depends
I
on
mean,
what-
I'm
steak.
depends on
I'm
what you do.
chaotic good, so I probably don't care quite as much. But
Lawful
I'm out.
good.
I have people
I
that
just-
should be extorting right
hate
now for
this.
money.
I'm gonna, because we're kind of moving on a little bit of a like time thing, I'm gonna give you an option. As a group, you can fight. There are 2 ghouls. And
I mean, it didn't
I
seem very
think-
tough.
I think you guys could fight them pretty easily. Or you could intimidate them and try to get them to run away. Honestly.
Intimidation. Intimidation check. That's my thing. That's my
I
thing.
mean,
Do you want
these
to
are-
intimidate them? Because if you don't pass the intimidation check, they will fight you.
All right.
I mean,
I'm
we're gonna be
intimidated.
fighting either way if
Mhm.
he
Yes.
fails intimidation
I
check.
would like to
So-
lift Connor up onto my shoulders.
Yeah.
Connor.
Can I get like an extra plus
is
two?
my light still around?
Well,
Your
the
light
room
was in
the room is
other
already lit.
Oh.
Luigi's
Okay.
Mansion.
Yeah, I'll give you. If you're on Hudson's shoulders, I'll give you a.
Wait, what if I'm also on Hudson's shoulders? Can I please?
No.
What if we all loaded on Hudson's
I have a
shoulders?
hatred for Umis.
Hudson, you'd have to do a stealth check if everybody got on your
Okay, hold
shoulder.
on, I got you.
Or not a stealth, a strength check.
Okay, okay, ready? Here we go. Alright.
My darn
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me open up my Epic Building app on my phone.
I'm not going on his shoulders. No.
You're getting on my
that's-
shoulders, Owen.
No.
Yep.
Ben
Okay, here we
and,
go.
I know
ben
I
and
can't
Connor
fit.
are on his
I'm
I'm
shoulders.
too big.
There's too
Been
much.
Dragonborn. I can't do that.
Yo, I got a 19 plus 3, 21.
Okay.
Ben
How do you
crawls up
people
on
get such
Hudson's
good
shoulders,
rolls?
and Ben's
Let me
like,
check.
Ben like has his legs like hanging over his neck, so he's on his shoulders, and then Connor's like,
Connor's on my
And
shoulders.
I got a 19 plus 4.
Oh my god.
Holy
Connor's
shit.
on my shoulders. Connor's on my shoulders. We're telling Cody.
so you crawl up on Ben's shoulders, and you guys
Oh,
with
this is
your
awful.
collective like cloaks, you seem like this like impossibly large figure, and the ghouls look up, and through the window they just crash, running away, and
I'm 7'8".
Yeah.
Hey, question: were we here to investigate the tomb, or are we supposed to kill the ghouls too?
You didn't need to kill the ghouls.
Okay, now
But
check the crates for
but
money.
there's still gonna be ghouls in the area eating people.
Please.
It's fine.
Jacob, what are
Okay.
we here to get paid for?
It's a circle of life.
Circle of
Please
life,
don't
circle
please
of
don't
death.
question your DM.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, there's
So-
been a lot of questioning the DM tonight. That's
Yeah.
not very
The
That's not
DM
poggers
is
of
the
you.
tyrant.
Yeah.
so
That's not
We have
very
questions
There's
Dungeon
an-
Dragon of you.
and this isn't like the other room. Like the other room, it was very clear that the people had set up camp in there, but this room really has nothing except for the body that's completely torn
Loot the
apart.
body.
You wanna roll a
Your
d20
grandma.
for me.
Roll a what?
Roll. I'm gonna have you roll investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
The body is so destroyed. It's wearing some chainmail, it looks like, so that's how you can kind of tell it's a guard. But other than that, there's nothing of worth on
Is the
it.
chainmail salvageable?
no.
Nah.
Damn it.
Plus, you wouldn't want to sell
Um.
chainmail.
So.
Yeah, this chainmail sucks. Someone died in it.
Yeah,
Shit.
Haunted chain.
Yeah, here's some blood-soaked chainmail. Can you give it for me? When you give it? Give me for it?
In the center room. Or hold on, let me double check.
Am I allowed to like emotionally check up on the robe lady? 'Cause
Oh,
her friends are dead.
Wait. There's a scrap of paper on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, see, I found that.
Do you-
All me. I was looking for
Do you
money.
wanna?
but I
Does
found
somebody wanna
information.
try to
could
read it?
cast,
What language?
Can I cast Mending on it?
No. It's like
Can I try religion on it?
do you want to try? Does somebody want to try wisdom?
I
I would do. I
yes.
would do a wisdom check.
Yes. I would love to roll a wisdom check.
I have decent wisdom.
I have 15 plus 2 wisdom.
I can do
have
that too.
wisdom. I have like -1 wisdom.
I
Alright,
have
Lena,
nine
am I
minus
doing a
one.
wisdom check?
Yeah. D20 for me.
Is it
Fuck, I got an
D20?
8.
An 8.
My wisdom is 10.
Throwing.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
can't
got
tell
a
what it
9.
says.
I'm throwing, guys. I'm sorry.
I got a 9 plus.
Yeah, you get.
I got a 9 plus 1.
Should I just roll 2 while
Yeah.
we're at it?
Sure.
All right. Oh, I got a 5 minus 2.
Yeah, you guys can't really tell what it
Stupid,
says.
dumb
It's covered in
idiot.
some blood. It's pretty intelligible, like
Oh,
unintelligible.
I would like to animal handling to know what kind of blood that is.
No.
Are you gonna lick it?
This blood tastes like an
Okay.
animal.
Yes, this is
So-
definitely.
I'm gonna taste the note. The note.
He, like,
Yeah.
he gives it like a little like.
Oh, this is definitely blood.
I just have a one.
He like wrings it out in his mouth.
He
Okay.
swishes it around,
Oh.
Wait, what?
gargles it. Mm.
In this room,
So
you notice something that that you didn't like. It wasn't fully apparent to you before, but suddenly it is. These kind of shallow steps descend into the earth, and they wind down a passage. It's coated with like spider webs and moss. It's very clearly not been touched for a long time.
I would like to
Um,
taste check the spider webs.
In the depths, you can see a flickering light. And through a doorway, and even like from the top of the passageway, you kind of have to like fight off the urge to retch because there's this smell of rotting flesh coming up from the staircase.
Please a taste check.
Shut the fuck up. So
How far can we venture in before the smell becomes unbearable?
That's a good question. We need to test it.
Taste
So-
check.
Smell
you
check.
could try to get rid of the smell. It's
Oh.
possible.
Can I cast Burning Hands on the air?
That's
Oh my god.
You will
oh, cool.
die.
The air's on fire.
Shit. On the nearest tree.
It like flies out of the it flies out like up the steps.
Let me pull up something. So do you guys want to try to get rid of the smell, or
Yeah, that'd
do you
be
want to
cool.
just kind of venture down? Because you could go down, it's just not gonna smell good.
I
Is the smell
still
gonna
have
like detract from
Lena.
our abilities, or?
Lena. I
Yeah,
still
you
You
have
would have to find
my
out.
I still have my flagon of ale, so I just hold that in front of my nose and it covers up the smell.
Okay.
Could we
Can I
check
intimidate
for
Tyler to hand
poison?
over his ale?
No.
Well, you could check for poison, but it's pretty clearly like a rotting flesh.
Does anyone even have anything to stop this? Like a
Yeah, I
spell?
have
I could do
five
a
of
I could do a
flagon of ale.
puppet show.
Make
Shut
the
up.
make the
If
smell
I
come
d-
watch it.
If I do a puppet show, then everybody will be so distracted by the puppets that they won't notice the smell anymore.
Sam, shut up.
Mm.
That's a stupid idea.
Fuck you. Or
He's got a
we can
point.
make
I say
a
we
worse
just
smell.
brave it.
Hold on.
No.
Once again, I am very big. If you guys were to all file behind me in single file, I would die. But
I'll
you
hold
guys-
hands.
Yeah.
We all hold hands.
Can I put my
We
bear
merry
soul-
bunch.
All right,
gonna
I
put
could
my
just
beer
stealth
soul
check
away.
down there and take the smell.
Nah.
You can tolerate the smell, but it's possible it gives you a disadvantage for
I
the
see.
future.
Oh,
So
could
just-
I nature the smell and use some plants on it?
Nah.
So I got
Can-
plants on me.
Uh-oh.
Can you
I think we can take the risk.
can you boost
Famous last
stats
word.
with their performance so it cancels out a little bit the negative effect? Because I have a flute.
Yeah. I would say yes.
Yeah, I got a flute.
All right.
I have a flute as well.
Yeah, we could do a flute
Jesus
duet.
Christ.
Yo, do a flute duet.
Oh,
Hold on.
then I could do a puppet
We'll be-
show.
Can we
you guys-
provide music for the puppet show?
I'll do
Can
a
we
puppet
provide
show.
music
They
for
do
the
music.
puppet show?
Yeah.
Get in here.
Can you guys roll a performance check?
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm -1.
It's-
Five.
Before
it's
you
for
do that, I
charisma.
have something called
Okay, I
a
got
block of
14.
incense.
A block of
I have
you
no
have
clue what's
incense?
going on.
Incense? Wait.
Yeah.
Incense?
What would you like to do with
I
it?
have incense. Yeah, I have
To try to
2
cover up
blocks
the
of
smell?
incense.
2 blocks of
Make it the smell of dead bodies, but with
I
a
could-
little cinnamon.
I could burn the incense with burning hands.
Yo.
this just might work out.
Well, I have a
Yeah.
tinder box, so
Yeah, me too.
Fuck. Fuck
He
that.
really wants
have-
to use burning hands.
Let the
really-
man give the man what he wants.
Sam, for a second, I thought you were just eating like a big clump of hair. I was like, okay.
Yummy.
Life.
Tasty.
I don't
One
like
piece.
this. You guys are upsetting.
Well, it's like that meme where
Why?
it's a
Because we're
pill,
having
but
an
it's cat
impromptu
hair.
puppet show at a crypt.
Burn apple teeth eats cat alive.
Mm.
Oh wait, I have a tinderbox too.
I just pick up the corpse of the ghoul and start doing a puppet show with it.
That's actually messed up.
I think I'm gonna. Do you guys want to just roll d20s for me? I'll roll
Yeah.
against you and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Because I'm not really sure what to do about this
Where's my
situation, so I'm
D20?
just gonna go
Where'd
with my gut.
my D20 go?
16.
14.
16.
I got a 3.
I got a
Okay,
12.
let's see.
I also got a 3.
I got a 4.
I got a
Free
14.
So luckily
14.
the incense do cover up the smell quite a bit. So What smell are the incense, Hudson? What's the
Oh.
what's the scent?
It's
Or not
let me
Hudson,
look.
Owen. I'm sorry.
Dead bodies.
What?
Do I have to get rid of one? Do I
Yeah.
have to get rid of one?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Poo poo. Make the stench poo poo.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
It doesn't say. It just says that it's typically found in the priest's pack.
No, make it up. Role play.
Move everything away.
It smells like lavender.
That's
I was gonna say
Sig.
sage.
Those are near the fields where
Okay.
pigs lived.
So do you guys want to
Tell
go
me about the
downstairs?
Sure. Yeah.
I can stealth check.
I'm gonna have you wait.
All right.
Alright, so this the open doorway leads into this like large low ceiling staircase. It's about 40 feet down. And then as you guys head out, you walk into this this vault. And it seems like unlike the temple above it, it's kind of rugged and like rough. It's definitely worn a little bit. There's dirt floors and these like ancient bones kind of litter the flooring. They're like primitive paintings, it seems, on the walls. Showing humans tearing into one another with claws and teeth.
Oh shit, Wendigos?
Several overturned chairs are like scattered around, and what appears to be another altar similar to the one found upstairs. But it's about twice as big. And some pretty wicked looking stone knives.
Yeah.
Yo.
On top of the altar are the remains of a humanoid figure. But they're too badly torn up to for you to be able to tell what race or gender they are. And there are two more bodies in worse condition that are slumped on the wall to the left of them.
Can I grab the knives? They sound expensive.
They're stone.
I mean, I can still probably sell them.
Lying just in front of the doorway that you're standing at, though, is this crumpled form of a dwarf with a long red beard. His bald head is kind of marked with like a jagged wound.
I thought you were gonna say his
Oh.
That looks to have come from like a heavy club or something similar. And as you look around, you become aware of a soft, almost frantic sobbing. That's coming from just behind the altar.
It's a banshee.
096.
Did I history check
Stealth
the
check?
area?
This check isn't really gonna do you any
Okay.
good in here.
I would like to do a persuasion check to get them to come out from behind the altar. Or whatever it was that you said.
Do you want to roll a d20 for me?
Tyler, roll for initiative.
I got a 12. And then what modifier?
I'm just having you roll a d20. There's no
Okay.
real...
My
I'm not quite sure.
My d20 was a 12.
Okay. So, you're kind of like slowly moving behind the altar to see what's happening. And the sobbing does sound almost human. Like, as you look behind, you're kind of gently like, hello, is anybody there? And as you look, you see what seems to be the form of a tall, like long black-haired elf. And you realize of all the people you've seen in their horribly deformed figures, they're all the people who Landy had mentioned. This has to be Calidor. And
I hate elves.
he's-
Strangle check.
He's
What's
wearing he's wearing some robes that seemed like at one point they were fine, but they're stained with filth, blood, and mud, like very worn over the years. And he's clutching what looks to be a long bone.
Okay.
And he looks at you with absolute fear in his eyes.
Demon. Okay. Could I would like to do a insight check. One of the insight tools.
Alright, roll d20.
Nothing satisfied. Hitting some small.
10 plus. What modifier do you want me to use?
Wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah.
10 plus 0 is 10.
The bone that he's holding looks like a femur.
Femur breaker.
That's really
is he
Does
hurt at
anyone
all?
here have who was the one that had
No.
was it Tyler that had really high charisma from the beginning?
My charisma, my base charisma is 16 with a +3 modifier.
That's
Okay.
high.
That is high. Could you do a charisma check to try to convince him that we're not bad guys?
Charisma check, okay.
Hey, babe, nice to know you.
I just like get really close to him. We're
Wow, I got an
very
8
bad
plus
and
3.
going.
We are not bad guys.
All right, so that's an 11 on my charisma.
We're very bad. We are going to we're gonna skin you alive.
Jesus.
So you want to try to like show him that you're not evil? Is that what you're doing?
Sure, Jared just told me to check my charisma.
Yeah.
So is
So
that
we're
what you
not
want to do with
evil.
it?
Um.
That is what I suggested. If
I kind of already rolled because I was
Oh.
told
Okay.
to roll.
So
Yeah.
so as you walk up and he at first when he noticed you, he kind of like had this glaze in his eyes that was just fear, like he couldn't recognize that there were other people with him.
Mhm.
And when he finally realizes that there are like kind figures around him, he just like wails out cries thanking you
Mhm.
because he says that I've been down here for I don't even know how long. The monster's up there, and like you rescued me from this nightmare. And he explains to you that after a few days of finding the chamber, like there weren't the dead bodies there at first, of course. The bone that was on the altar seemed to be some kind of object of worship. Do you guys want to? Does somebody want to roll a religion check for me?
Yeah, I will.
Do you think
Can
the
do that.
bone
I
would be
have a
worth
plus
money
3
if I
modifier
charged
for that.
someone?
Not everything's worth money.
Not everything's worth money, Connor.
Okay, but if it has a religious significance to some cult
Is it a
somewhere.
Dude,
D20?
that's like stealing the Pope's blood back to the
Yeah.
Christian church.
Exactly.
I got a 14 on it. The religion
That's
check.
actually genius.
So
God, why do I
this
roll
group
suck?
of archaeologists, he says, we knew that there were sightings of cults around this area, but we didn't expect this. And when hold on, I'm sorry.
How does this make you feel? Be like set up a little therapist bed. Come on.
After being around the altar, my colleagues started acting strange, and eventually Shatterbone, the large dwarf, attacked me, and I didn't know what to do, so I managed to fight him off, but I hit him with the bone in the process. And after I took off the bone from the altar, everyone just turned into these horrifying monsters.
Sounds about right.
So, where is Lindy anyway?
Yeah, where's this?
She's upstairs.
We're still
You
getting
guys
paid,
can-
right?
One of you guys could run up and grab her if you want to.
I will.
Is Calidor hurt at all?
He doesn't look hurt.
Does he have money?
My God.
You can't you shouldn't loot a living person.
That's kind of just me.
Okay, but
That's called robbery.
we were promised money.
With a strength of 20.
not-
Yeah, when the task is done.
When the task is done, Connor.
Respectively, shut up.
The task is mostly done. We're here. We found him. That was what we were supposed to do.
We're like 75% of the way there.
Okay.
So should we put the bone
So
back?
somebody's bringing Landy down, and she immediately like breaks into more tears because she recognizes Calidor. So you as a group are more inclined to believe him because at least Landy recognizes him. But other than that, you don't know much more about the situation.
Okay.
What if Landy's the bad guy?
I mean, is there any reason not to trust?
Yeah, can we check that he's not lying?
What if
somehow?
I'm the bad guy?
Dude.
I'm sorry.
We the baddies.
Tyler just tries to kill us all.
Yeah, guys, I hate to do
Because
that.
you
I'm
have
actually the bad guy
perception.
here.
Perception?
Not perception. Insight. So that's wisdom.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'll do
8.
that too. That's another +3 modifier.
8 out of 20.
Oh.
21.
21.
8.
Owen.
8 is what he's. Oh, Owen.
Owen, you got the 21. He's definitely not telling the truth.
Stab him.
You don't know what that means, like what
No.
part is
Can
the
I roll
truth,
intimidation to get him to tell the truth?
Interrupt the
Or
DM.
could we ask him for the bone?
do you want to ask him for the bone?
Sure.
Do a puppet show and take it from him in the middle of the puppet show.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I have. Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Do a sleight of hand check.
Would Sam
baby.
do that, or the sleight of hand, or?
Yeah, I'll do
Sam
that.
would do
Okay.
this.
I got
Whoever's grabbing the
+5.
bone will do this.
I have +3 sleight of hand.
Oh, what's
I
my
got
sleight of hand?
+5.
Same year.
I got
For
puppet
dexterity?
hands.
Oh, mine's -2. Whoops.
I
So
got a 12.
who is grabbing the bone?
I'll grab the bone.
Okay, so Sam, you have a 12.
Yeah.
So as you reach over to the sobbing Calidor and grab the bone from his unsuspecting hand, you you feel this power emerge, and suddenly as the bone leaves his hand, he begins to transform
Stab time. Stab time.
into this creature, and he grows these long claws, and he seems to get even taller than his
Damn it,
form.
Sam.
His teeth just like grow out of his normal mouth. I mean, he was an elf.
Yeah.
But when the bone leaves his hand, suddenly this form just emerges from him. So I'm gonna have you all
Can we
roll
put it
for
back?
initiative. Can you put it back? No.
Oh,
I'm gonna have you all roll
baby.
for initiative.
Boss fight,
Alright.
Is this a boss?
17 plus 3, that is 20.
Don't
on,
tell
come
me
on,
yet.
come on,
I'm
come on.
gonna do it in order.
Oopsies.
Okay.
I'll be
You
first.
absolute dumbass.
I'm assuming I'll be first.
Oh, sorry, Jared. I got a
Shit.
27.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Did everybody roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 or above?
20.
23.
23.
Yeah. That's Ben.
And then Jared has a 20.
Jared had a 20. Anybody else 20 or above? Okay. 15 to 20?
I got an 18.
Me. 15.
18, 15,
16 for Hudson.
16 for Hudson?
Yeah.
And Jacob, you had a
15.
15? Alright, so Hudson,
18.
Rolled pretty well.
Jacob. Yeah, you guys rolled really well.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
a 6.
That was insane.
And then
they
10 to
did.
15 or 10 to 14. And 5 to 10.
I got a 6. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
I had an 11. I have ADHD.
Fucking
Sorry.
Idiot. No, you're fine.
I was
Can we
like
ban
3
this guy?
dimensions away from where we are right now, thinking about like squirrel intestines or something.
Oh wait,
When
what
you-
happens
Owen, you
when
had a
someone
I don't know
else
how I
has
got
the
that.
same
Sounds right.
initiative?
What Owen?
I just randomly put you in whatever order if you have the
Okay.
same initiative. That's what I was doing before.
Alright.
Okay. So Ben,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
And we're fighting this massive Wendigo guy.
Yeah, he honestly looks like a Wendigo.
Okay.
And you're in this pretty small enclosure. It's not very dark. There's candles lit, and upon this creature like emerging from what used to be an elf, Landy
like your
kind of
body
like
broke
runs into the corner. But
You're
it's
getting hazard pay for this.
it's pretty
Nope.
it's pretty small, and being that you got rid of the stench from earlier, you are no longer at disadvantage.
Okay.
So Ben, what would you like to do?
I am going to. Can I use one of my hunting traps from my equipment?
Steve.
Sorry, off topic. I was scrolling through YouTube and there's a video called "Epic Fight Shuts Up Wife."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Epic
My
way to
God.
shut
The
up
base.
that nagging
Um,
wife.
I'm gonna say no. It doesn't look like that would do any damage.
Okay.
Is there something else you want to do?
I'll throw a javelin.
Javelin. Okay.
He said.
Roll a d6 for me.
D6. The Monopoly die. 4, and that's a. Do I have an attack bonus? I think I have an attack bonus.
So d6, and what you you got a 4.
Yes. Give it to me straight, Doc. What would I do?
I'm looking. That does not hit.
So like it grazes.
Loser.
It doesn't even. It like misses him entirely.
It like it gets
grazes him.
close. It might like slightly cut the
Haircut.
sleeve of his shirt,
Aw,
but
I
it doesn't
aimed a little
actually
bit too high.
touch again.
I gave that man a haircut.
Okay, Jerd.
How close am I to the target?
Okay, so you guys were all pretty close when talking to him. So the space isn't much of an issue because the room is very small.
Okay. All short sword then.
Almost cramped. What'd you say?
All short sword then.
Short sword.
D6.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 9. It's a 6 plus 3.
A 9.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits. So jam into this music. So you do. Yes. Okay, that hits. All right. What's next?
I do not know.
Oh, Sam. Sorry.
Oh. Can I try to burn the bone with burning hands?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. Try to.
All right. So with burning hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so burning hands, I'm gonna, what was I having you roll before? I forgot.
I think it's dexterity.
So, roll a d20 for dexterity.
What?
Yeah, do a d20 for dexterity. I'm gonna do this one different. I'm looking at something.
19 plus 3, 22.
Damn. Okay, rolled a d6. Yeah, roll a d6.
6. Yo.
It's like 6.
Yo.
6.
So, on the bone. Owen, you're freaking me out.
Oh, that looks like a fear face. That looks like your video
it's
stopped.
Fucking ultra
It froze,
pog.
and it looked like fear rather than pog.
The bone actually, even though it's an inanimate object, it seems to weaken from you doing this damage. Like there's something very strange about when your hand, which is like erupts in flames, as you put it on the bone, it you feel this energy leave.
All right.
I'm really horny, so I put the bone up my ass.
Dissolve
I
it.
seduce one of the other party members.
Charisma
roll
check
Constitution.
Okay,
I have a few questions.
Hudson.
One is, if I were to attack, could I only do a religion check or attack, or can I do both in the same turn?
I'm gonna say that you can only do one in a turn.
Okay, and then how close are we right now to the altar?
You were right next to the altar because he was crouched behind it.
Okay.
So Sam has since, like, as he grabbed the bone, because Sam was the one that took the bone from him. So Sam kind of rushed into a corner to see what he could do with it. But you guys all stay crowded around Calidor. So he's like right next to the altar.
Okay, then because my character's athletic, I want to try to tackle him into the corner of the altar, like so his back gets stuck in it.
Do you,
possible.
Are you just trying to move him, or do you want to do damage?
I want to try to stick the corner of the altar into his spine.
Give me 1 second.
If not, then just a religion check.
Count that as an unarmed strike with disadvantage because you're not doing it directly.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 for me.
14 plus my modifier 3, 17.
17 minus disadvantage. Okay, so you do successfully grab him and slam him into the altar, but with disadvantage. You don't do as much damage to this. Poor man. But you do some damage. You know, it's something.
I make him lose.
Something's better than something.
I
Damn,
hate
Tyler's
you,
horny.
Jacob.
What was?
Okay. D20 to hit and then D6 for damage, right?
Wait,
What?
for your longbow?
Oh, sorry. I'm attacking with my short sword since it's
Short sword. Yes.
Okay, so I got a 19.
19, so that hits. D6 for damage.
And I got 5 plus 3, so 8.
Damn. Alright. Yeah, that definitely does some damage. So with your short sword, after Hudson has taken this creature who's probably roughly the same size as Hudson at this point, slams him into the altar, and as he has him pinned there, you come up and you just like ram the sword into his side.
Damn.
Okay, next up is Connor.
Okay, how do bonus actions work? Because I want to rage, but I also want to attack. Is that
You can rage and attack.
okay?
That's
then
a that's a
do that.
bonus action.
I rage and I attack with the halberd.
Okay, so with raging, oh, in case you guys don't know how barbarians work, barbarians have the ability to rage.
Relatable.
Yo,
Me one wife.
me when wife doesn't let me go fishing this Saturday.
I hate that.
What are you, my
Alright.
nagging wife?
Actually, yeah.
Okay. So I found.
So you're gonna have a bonus now, and you're attacking with your
Halberd.
and I had
This
you. I'm actually gonna have you do something different now. So, can you roll a d20 for me?
D20.
Yeah, I was doing a different form of combat, so I'm gonna try to do something else now, just to
7.
fuck up everything. 7 does not hit. So you are raging at least, and you get to do that for
I think it's 10 turns.
how many turns?
Yeah, 10
10
rounds.
turns, I believe. Yeah. So you do successfully rage. You get really angry, but
I'm just
as you're about
charging
to
at him, swinging wildly.
but in your rage-induced blindness, you just like run past him.
You just run the exact opposite direction.
Like you're walking up to Sam, and he's like, "Whoa."
Hold on there, I'm just trying to
Okay.
burn up this bone.
Okay, Tyler.
I would like to give me just 1 second. I'm going to cure wounds on Hudson.
Wait, you're gonna inflict wounds on me?
Cure
Cure
wounds.
cure wounds. So I believe that how much does
It's a
that
D8,
D8? Wanna
and
roll?
I have a +2 modifier. Boom.
So for
I
anybody
I
else
rolled a
who's-
7.
Is fully healed now. Hudson's fully healed.
All right.
Oh, good
To
for you.
anyone else using
from-
D&D Beyond, you have actions like in your
Mhm.
menu
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
That's
I
where
went
I'm
to a
D&D
I went to
D&D Beyond's awesome.
I went to bonus action and it says 2-weapon fighting. So I'm assuming that means I could like use my talons and a short sword? Or does that mean I could have like a longbow and a short sword equipped at the same time?
I think it means you can have 2 weapons equipped. I
Two
don't
light
really know how
weapons
your
equipped.
race works because I haven't messed around with that
Neither
race
do I.
much. It's a newer because Jared is like one of the big birdmen, I
Mhm.
believe.
Yeah. Or a Cookra.
So I'm not. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
a
fully.
Big
I
bird
haven't
man.
fully explored.
He's big
Well,
bird. No wonder
that's
his
the
stealth
same
checks
thing.
are
I
I
failing.
wouldn't say that
So-
big. They get to
So-
like 5 feet tall. I'm 4'11". But yeah.
It's a pretty big bird.
It's big for a bird.
So Tyler has cured Hudson's wounds. Owen.
Yeah.
What's up?
Thanks, Owen.
To cast Sanctuary on Hudson.
Ooh.
Wow, you guys are just making me an invincible.
Yeah.
You're such a tank.
I want you to like fist up this thing. I want you to crumpet.
Okay, I'm gonna think of something
Okay.
really gory here in a second, alright?
Okay, so that's gonna
Do I
stay
have
with
to
Hudson
roll
for
for
one
Sanctuary?
round.
Punk.
No.
That is enough time for me to inflict a lot of damage onto this
Oh,
person.
so that's alright.
Because it's I'm still kind of learning about spells, so I'm just gonna say no. It's the DM's rule, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if any of you guys realize I did something wrong, you're just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, we're gonna go with it.
Or else I will kill you.
Yeah,
I can
because
do
you
that.
have the power to do that because you're the DM.
Okay, so you successfully cast Sanctuary on Hudson. And Ben, what?
Yes. Hello. Yes, that is me.
Yes. Yeah. What do you want to do?
So, allow
Yeah.
me to. I'd also like to go into my rage.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want to do a secondary move? Because raging is a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. I would like. So, can I do my bonus action first or no?
Well, no, raging is your bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So you can rage and do something else.
Okay. I would like to rage and then attack him with my great axe, because the great axe is a two-handed weapon.
Yes. Do you want to roll a d20 for me?
A d20.
Yes. And then I'll have you roll a d12 after that if you successfully
Rage.
hit him.
19 plus.
Roll a
my-
roll a d12. Yeah, because you get.
Did you say d12 the first time?
No, you had it right. Now roll a d12.
Okay. Oh, I got a 1.
Oh.
Plus 2 because you're raging.
Plus 2.
So that's 3. So you do hit him. Like there is a, with your axe you kind of like, you take the hilt and you kind of ram it into the side of his head. So he definitely is damaged from that, but not enough to like incapacitate him.
Damn it.
It's something. Jared.
That's better than nothing.
All right,
It's more damage than Connor did.
I
God damn it, Tyler.
haven't really found anything for dual wielding weapons, so I wasn't really gonna use it anyway. But I just wanted to figure it out. All right,
We can mess
so,
around with it next time.
Yeah,
We're all learning.
yeah.
I think that rangers can, but when they're at a higher level.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
right,
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my short sword. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna go
He's
stabby,
standing up.
stabby, and go like.
Roll a d20.
That's
Okay.
how you do it.
I'm gonna go like stabby, stabby. Audio cuts out.
I was just making like sounds.
Oh, okay.
No
Really
fucking
good.
way. Oh wait, D20?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 2.
You kind of run up and you go like this, but you don't actually touch him.
Oh,
And he's just like
Okay.
combat stops and everybody just
Try to
looks at
scare
you
him.
and they're just like,
I'm just like
what the fuck are you doing?
I'm just like
And
I'm
you're
just
just
like
like-
over here, just like.
You whip out a fork and you're just like,
My brother
Want
has
some
a
cereal?
Fort Bala song that I could go get, but I don't wanna.
okay, Sam.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to- I'm gonna try to burn the bone some more.
Let's see. Jamming. Roll Roll a d20.
D20. $15.
Roll a d6.
D6. 6.
Okay. So the bone does more damage. It's kind of the same thing that you did last time. So it just like you feel the energy slowly seep from it.
Right.
And next up is Hudson.
So my wounds are healed. I have that boost thing from I think it was
Owen.
Owen. Yeah, the boost thing from Owen. So because I'm a paladin, I want to use martial arts, and I just want to see how hard I could directly meat slap this guy in the Adam's apple with my hands as hard as I possibly can.
That's an one question. Why the Adam's apple
Fucking
specifically?
beam him.
Because I want to make him not breathe.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
That's fair.
Okay, so you're gonna use your martial arts. My cat is knocking stuff outside my door. Roll a d20.
I got me a 17 plus 3.
Oh my god, you guys are doing so well this round.
Yeah, it's gone a complete
yeah.
180 from the beginning.
Yeah.
I did.
Except
I've done
Connor.
so well with the one time that I actually got a hit.
Yeah.
Can you roll?
Me?
Yeah, roll a
Hudson, can you roll?
roll a d6.
6.
Hudson, like, curl up into a ball for me.
I got me a 2.
2. Okay. So you do like reel back in like a typical, like super stereotypical, like hi-ya, and just absolutely smack his throat. And so that worked. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You
It
didn't a
didn't really
thing.
kill him, it just made him like really just.
It was just you asserting dominance more than anything else.
It didn't actually
Okay.
serve him at all.
Yeah. Jacob.
Okay. I will attack again with the short sword.
With a short sword. Roll a d20.
A
I'm
2.
man spreading. It does not
Yeah.
hit.
Also, question.
Yeah.
In the action tab, it's showing a +5 for my hit die, but I don't really want to use that because it seems overpowered.
Let me see.
I put a picture of it in evidence in Memedia
Alright, let me check.
because I thought that was kind of ridiculous in a D20.
Yeah. I've been kind of ignoring that stuff.
Hmm.
Like typically it means like if you successfully hit, but I preferred making it so you guys can roll for hit instead of just having your set amount of damage you do for each turn. I just think it's more fun that way.
I
So Connor?
Actually, before he goes, I want to report on my research on 2-weapon fighting. It's I have to have a light weapon in each hand, but I'm not sure if I could replace one of those light weapons for unarmed.
You could. I
mean,
I
the
don't
hand is
see
pretty
why not.
light.
Yeah, the hand is lighter than say a short sword. So I
Yeah, it's
attack
kind-
with the first
kinda like
weapon
a
first.
Pidgey. I will allow that.
Okay. Would I have to
Yeah,
roll
plus-
twice for striking and then damaging? I would assume so.
It is just the way that we interpret
Yes.
the rules.
Okay.
So next up is Connor.
Yeah. So 20, D20
Are you gonna use the same thing?
is yeah, just halberd.
Yes. So d20 and then a d10 if you hit.
I got an 18.
You hit. All right.
Hell
So
yeah. Finally.
roll a 10.
Roll a 10. 6. And then there's the
Alright.
rage and strength bonus, so 6 plus 3.
So as you're kind of adjusting yourself, because the high of the rage can definitely like be throw you off for a minute, so that's kind of why you were a little off last turn. You turn around, and with your sword you run up and you stick it through him, and like as you're doing that you move him up off the ground with your sword. He's not
He
dead
is like
though.
3 times my height.
Yeah.
The 2'8" little.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyler.
All right, so I decided to look at my weapon, and apparently it can do this thing that I didn't know it could do. So I'm gonna throw my staff on the ground and turn
Your
it
spiritual
into
weapon?
a giant snake.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty epic.
We just
So
have to make sure it
Selena,
doesn't hurt us.
let's see.
What weapon is this?
What?
What
It's the
weapon? Is
staff
it a
of the python.
staff of the python? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be your turn.
Damn it! Well, it says it acts off of its own initiative, though.
No, yeah, that's your turn. But the python, it's gonna be like Sam's fiend. So
Okay.
you're gonna be able to
Has
control that
potential.
as well.
Okay.
So what would you like to do with the python?
Okay, what moves does the python have?
Let me see.
Ow!
Bite.
What if the
Bite,
python
bite,
can do
bite,
everything that
bite,
you
bite.
can
Cover
do?
yourself
Well,
in blue. Bite.
Growl.
Wait for it to bite. Cover yourself in bite. Bite.
Bite, floats
So
on bite. Cover
Giant
yourself in bite.
constrictor snake.
Does it say anything?
So it can bite actually.
Okay.
Yo, I was right.
So I'm gonna have you roll a d20. Would you
Alright,
like to
alright.
bite?
Yeah.
Because you
we're
could
gonna
do other
bite.
stuff. Okay, yeah.
We're gonna bite this thing in the dick. Alright, roll that d20.
I mean, it's
It ain't
rolled a
Wednesday,
15.
Tyler.
Tab there, so.
This poor thing's just getting fucked over.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
Selena, I rolled a
Connor's still
15.
alive right now. Connor just mooked it.
Yeah.
We. Yeah.
So can you roll a? Let's see what this says. I'm not very versed in the world of D&D snakes.
Yeah.
Snakes can swim.
That's
Huh?
right.
What?
Water snakes.
Poggers,
it.
snakes.
Can you roll
Yo.
a d6?
Do that in real life, believe
Roll a
it or not.
d6 now. Okay. 6. Let's go. I got a fucking 1.
L.
Pets
So
were just
the
bad.
snake comes up, and to Calidor's feet, kind of like
Mhm.
just like softly bite.
Like
It
a
just
playful
That's
nibbles.
really it.
A playful nibble.
Yeah, it's like testing the waters.
Oh my god.
It's like what you do when you
Okay.
walk up to a random woman on the street. It's just playfully biting.
That's so
What?
Jared.
Owen.
And with that, I'll take my leave.
Oh,
He's
it's your
got-
turn.
Oh, he's
Bouncing off of what he said, what the fuck do I do after hearing that? Okay, I'm just gonna attack with my mace, I guess.
Mace
Not really
winded.
much
Well,
else for me to do.
Roll a d20.
Huh?
D20.
Alright,
This doom music is getting me too pumped up too late
got
at
a
night.
12.
12.
Doom, what
So
can I
you're
say?
going for man, not bone.
Yeah, wait, what if we just focus all of our attacks
12
on the
hits.
defenseless bone?
Well, that's what Sam's been doing.
Just,
Yeah, Sam
just
Sam just holds it out and I just run over. Whack.
Oh, when that hits.
Sam is the one who is
roll-
focusing on the bone. We are distracting the Wendigo.
Yeah.
That's how this is going down.
I see.
Roll a d6 for me.
It's actually a little bit odd that 1, 2, 3.
I got
Four,
a
five.
2.
7 of us cannot kill this Wendigo.
Well,
You do.
half the people
It's
have
just like a
missed.
basic strike. You hit him, but you know, like he's still alive. There's nothing really more to that. So it's a successful attack.
Not
Ben.
stabbing him in the dick so hard he
Yes.
jumped off the ground.
Yes, that is me. Hello.
And he's doing nothing.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Oh. Yeah, of course. No, I knew it.
Okay, okay.
Let me wait. Let me just take the great axe to the bone.
Hello.
We're playing
Hello.
D&D.
Oh, hey, Alf. We're playing D&D.
Fredo, we're playing
Ooh.
D&D.
I'm about to make a little fire for myself.
Alfredo, I stabbed a guy in the dick.
That's nice.
Baggins.
Why'd you do
Ben, are
that?
you deciding what to do?
Because
no,
he's
no,
tall and I'm short.
Hold on. I choose
That's
to.
always a good reason.
Can I use the great axe on the bone?
Oh, Sam, look at the new incense
Yeah.
I got.
All right.
Alfredo, I'm
Am
gonna.
I still in my rage?
Alfredo, yes. I'm gonna say this really nicely, but we're in the middle of a game. So, oh, he's glitching out. So
Oh, you see.
you're gonna use a great axe. Can you roll d20 for me?
Yes, I'm great axing on the bone. You get your mind out of the gutter, you horny dog.
I was chuckling because that was a funny sentence. I would not expect
Gotta
that
play.
sentence to
Gotta
be
play
said.
Game of Moans after this.
5. I got a
Oh,
5.
Game of Moans.
Yeah.
It does not hit. You whack the bone, but like nothing happens.
Oh, pain.
You
I've
don't
been
feel the
released.
same. You don't feel the same kind of like energy that has
Satisfaction
been
of hitting
coming from
something.
it. It's like the way Sam was doing it.
Oh, pain. I'm just not good.
Jared,
I guess not.
Hey,
I'm not good enough to live. in
how's
this
it
world.
going?
what were you doing?
I was just over there. I was just sitting over there. I was waiting for my turn.
Oh, bye, Alfredo.
Bye, Alfredo.
Hi,
Oh,
Alfredo.
it's you.
Alfredo.
I'm going to dual wield on the bone. I'm gonna dual wield with my short sword and my unarmed strike.
Roll a d20 for me.
D20. 15.
Okay, that hits. You're doing it on your short sword and your unarmed strike.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you roll a d4 and a d6.
Okay, I'll do.
Separately.
Oh, I can do them both at the same time. All right. So the 6 is a 6, and the 4 is a 4.
So
and then short sword is +3, so that's 9 on the short sword and 4 on the fist.
Okay, so as Sam is holding this like slowly crumbling bone, Jared just runs up, like he's like an eagle, so he like screeches a caw.
It's clobbering
and
time.
he just like destroys it, and the bone just disintegrates.
Yeah.
It just turns to
Yeah.
sand.
Okay. I was gonna do like how would you like to do this, but it's a bone.
Yeah. Just run up and hit it.
So the bone is like destroyed.
Mhm.
What did that bone ever do to you?
He killed my
Sam,
father.
what would you like to do?
All right. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna try to cast hideous laughter on the Wendigo or whatever the fuck it is.
We can just call it a Wendigo for
Yeah.
simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
I just realized I haven't been
Give
doing
Sam luck.
his turns.
Pretty
Well,
nice.
let's not start now.
Oh, you've been skipping the Wendigo turns?
I forgot.
play.
Oh.
Lena.
I forgot. I'm
It's
sorry. None of
okay.
you guys are doing this. It's hard.
Selena, you
all good.
owe us all McFlurries.
He was
Yep.
charging up a
Go get him right now.
really, really big attack.
Yeah, just have the
Oh,
Wendigo go like 3 times in a row.
He's
Uh,
charging.
Well,
so
I think it's
many.
only gone
Okay,
through twice.
You know what? I'm
Wendigo
gonna
and
say
the
that the
two
Wendigo's gonna have a turn now, even though it's not a
Oh.
Wendigo.
He's
but it's a Wendigo.
so he's like interrupting us.
But the other turn, he was like incapacitated. So we're gonna say
Okay.
that.
Like because he was
Okay.
stuck
So-
on the.
He was stabbed in the dick.
He was
Yeah, because Connor
stuck on the
absolutely
altar.
clobbered him.
Yeah, absolutely
Um,
fucking
In the dick.
destroyed.
So,
Why
his
does
we'll
it
ass.
smell like Victoria's Secret spray?
We're gonna say that. So Sam, I'm sorry, I'm gonna jump over your turn really quick
It's all good.
before you do your thing. So I'm gonna have him
Let's just say
cast I'm gonna have him cast Firebolt on Connor.
Damn it! I knew I
Um,
shouldn't have stabbed him in the dick.
But remember how nice it felt to stab someone in the dick? Don't
I'm
you
gonna
wanna do
ignore
that
that
again?
sentence.
And that hits.
It does feel nice, not gonna lie.
I'm not even gonna joke here, guys. I kind of want to get stabbed in the dick.
Okay. So
All right.
And then
okay.
Well, you
So
better not be
just-
joking.
And he does 6 points of damage on Connor.
Oh,
oh,
Damn.
I don't make
Listen,
the
dick is
rule.
nothing. We're getting dick piercings, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Sam, your turn.
My turn.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try hideous
So
laughter.
you want hideous laughter, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm
What?
looking at what that does.
So you may be asking, why are you having a bonfire at midnight? I
I'm
slept a
not-
lot during the day.
I'm not a man to judge.
Yeah, you do that. That's
Right,
something
hideous
you
something you
do.
do.
laughter.
Yeah, Alfredo does do that a lot.
Jared, would like to come over and have some
who-
marshmallows over the pit.
Who do you want to cast hideous laughter on?
Possibly.
The Calidor, whatever his name is.
Calidor?
Yeah.
Alright, so
I believe we have marshmallows left
can
over from the
you-
turkey day.
roll a roll a d20 for me. I'm gonna try something new with this one.
16.
16. So
Yeah.
Sam after having disintegrated bone in his hands cast the spell, and suddenly Calidor, who's just being destroyed and has since lit Connor on fire, just falls into a fit of laughter
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
can't move. And you can see it in his eyes, he just there's pain. And he's just cackling. And you're all kind of like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Hood.
Okay, so while he is doing his awful laughter of laughing, I'd like to just pick him up over my shoulders and slam him as hard as I can into the ground.
God.
You gotta do the leg clamp. You gotta do like a
Roll a,
backbreaker.
roll a d20.
No, suplex him.
Just
I got me a 15 plus 3, so 18.
okay, that hits.
God.
I
Roll.
want to just go directly over my head, straight into the ground, head first.
Fucking
Suplex.
Christ.
My god.
And then bounce it there.
That's
Was I
insane.
having you roll a d6 for these?
I just did a d20. Yeah, you're making me do a d6.
A d6, yeah.
D6
Fucking
was a 4 out of 6.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hudson takes this poor laughing man and by the ankles just slams him into
Wait, yeah, he never actually attacked us first. We just saw him turning
He just got
ugly
big
and
and then
assumed that he
Well,
was
because
bad.
he turned into a monster and you guys were like,
Okay, but still, he never actually.
It's like,
You-
finally you freed me from my human
we should
form.
beat the shit out of him.
I
would
said
just
he
kill
was
him.
going to attack you, so he was going to attack you. I said so.
Avengers 1.
Mhm.
Jacob.
Okay, I have discovered that I can dual wield.
Yo.
So I pull out my second short sword.
Oh, because you're a ranger too. I forgot. So you have your short sword, and you have 2 short swords.
Yeah, one in each hand.
All right.
So I'm gonna
So-
roll for the. So it'd be like roll for the first one, and then that has a damage bonus, but it also says no damage bonus on the second one.
So I'm gonna have you roll a d20 for that, and then I'll if it hits, I'll have you do the damage separately.
Okay, like not rolling for each.
Not yet. I will have you roll for each, if you do hit.
Okay, 12.
But for the d20, it will be for both. For 12.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
Bye.
Oh,
Okay.
that was Owen.
Oh, probably just Wi-Fi.
That does not hit.
He's
Oh, hello.
back.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, Connor.
Connor eats pants.
Yo.
Konari pants.
Halberd.
Konar.
Oh, first, the d20 is an 18, so I'm presuming that hits.
Yeah.
And then what do I roll after that? For the halberd?
D10.
D10. 4, but then I have +3 in total between rage and strength bonus. So 7.
How would you like to do this?
Fuck yes, I got a kill. Okay, so
Damn
he's
it.
on the ground, right? Because someone
Damn.
tackled him or whatever,
Because
right?
Hudson just like railed him
Yeah,
into the
so
ground.
I
Hudson
run up
railed
on top of
him.
his head, hold up my spear, and stab him in the neck.
Okay.
May I collect this man's skull? I'm a skull collector, by the way.
You could like just
Skull collector,
Only
by the
if I
way.
get to keep one of the ears.
You can keep anything. I just want that man's
Also,
skull.
all the money that he has.
That's fine with me.
Hell yeah.
You are a fucking ass.
So
Owen is here.
so
I've
when
been here.
I'm gonna hold on. Give me 1 second. So Calidor's dead. That's pretty cool.
We killed him.
Sick. Good job, gamers. Do you have any celebratory things you want to do?
That's what he
Oh,
gets.
I
for
want to do a
being
puppet show, but it's like
Yeah.
about our adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a puppet
I
show.
want to remove the skin from his head.
You should like do an actual puppet show though. Like
Can
get
we make a
socks in
puppet
your
out of
room.
his skin?
Cover him
Oh
in
my
oil.
God.
Okay, wait. Does he have any money that I can loot?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
there is no money,
Just-
but you will be getting 500 from Landy.
Oh, Selena.
500 each.
The
With-
spooker fight. I'll play it for the video.
Selena, would you do you think if I can animate a puppet and use that to do like close range attacks with like my strength modifier, would that be all right?
I'd have to think on that one.
All right.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Yes.
guess what?
what?
Chicken.
I just was looking back through my collection. I have a card from the
Alright.
original base set of Magic.
Ooh.
Black
The
Lotus.
So,
very first set.
That's pretty sick.
Black Lotus.
So-
Blue Lotus.
Yeah, it's a,
I'm gonna
yeah, it's a
turn-
Black Luster
I'm gonna
Lotus.
turn up the
Wait,
music because
oh.
the song's pretty sick.
No, it's just a rat.
We're back to ambient music instead of the Doom soundtrack.
Aw.
Rip and tear and
So,
tear.
when both the Bone and Calidor, because the Bone was the one controlling him, as you'll learn.
Whoops.
So I actually, honestly, this is me as like a person. I was not expecting you guys to actually think to kill the Bone.
I was
very shocked.
when you were
I was-
saying what if you attacked the Bone instead. I was like, oh, what if the Bone is Calidor's life force?
Yeah.
When I was
That was what turned
over
him into
yonder.
what he was. So
Yeah.
that was pretty clever.
Would he have
so
changed
when-
back into a human if the Bone was destroyed and he was kept alive?
No.
Okay.
The Bone has this control, so you honestly did him a favor.
We're just
when
justifying ourselves
both the
being an old man.
both the Bone and Calidor are destroyed, the silence in the temple just like comes back because when you came in, there was screeching from ghouls and the crying of the man in the chamber, and it was just like, and also from Landry. It was a lot of commotion throughout your journey through this. And suddenly a sense of calm sweeps over it again.
Hog.
And Calidor, when you guys search him, doesn't really have anything of worth. He doesn't have any money.
Broke.
But if you guys are curious, he is wearing a ring of some interest.
Can I take
that,
it?
Like,
The rings.
Sounds like
The-
it'll sell for money.
you could,
It's
Money.
because if you guys want to, you can take it, and if you want to continue, you could use it for a future session if you want. Like, you guys,
But if I
somebody can
want
take it, and you can decide for later if one of you wants it.
Do we get any level ups from this? Like if we continue.
Actually, yeah.
I
can
I'm
make,
not
I can
sure.
make a Google Doc. If you guys want.
No, we don't need a dock because it's built into
I'll have to
D&D
think about
Beyond.
that later because I'm not quite sure how that works.
Connor's
But Landy is reasonably traumatized
That's
after
fair.
all of this.
Can we bully her into
Like
giving us more money
seeing-
because of
Oh
us?
my
Seeing all
god,
of
Connor.
this.
Take advantage of
Um,
the weak.
Connor, shut the fuck.
But
all in a day's work.
you guys head you can't go to the nearby inn because for obvious reasons. But after leaving the temple, you guys do you find an old tavern, and when she finally gets herself back together, she tells you that she's almost inspired to make sure things like this don't happen again, and to use her knowledge to inform people on these evils of the world.
Okay.
And she does pay you guys because she survived.
Yo.
So you are 500 gold richer as a party
Oh, so it's
Yes.
it's 500 gold for the entire party that we split.
for the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I roll an intimidation check to keep all of it to myself?
Connor, I'm gonna punt your little fly 2'8" ass.
Because of your intimidation, I actually go ahead. I cut off my leg from the knee down.
I hope you're
Grab
happy
my
with
face to
yourself,
body,
Connor.
my leg.
Yeah, Connor.
Hey,
Can someone do
You
heal
guys-
wounds on Hudson for his leg
you
that he cut
guys
off?
you guys successfully completed the horror at Havel's Cross.
Yo.
And for the sake of this campaign, I'm gonna say when you guys left the church, you saw that the two ghouls that escaped just like burnt up in the sun.
All right.
All right.
They can't go in the sun.
All's
So
well that
I'm just
ends
gonna
well.
For the sake of
I'm
the
just gonna
happy
say
ending.
that we're just gonna say that's what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations.
Good job, DM Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
Good job,
clerics.
Thank
gamers.
Good
you.
job.
All in a
Good
good
day.
day's
So-
work.
Good game. Good game.
We can plan out next
Yeah.
time, but if somebody else would like to DM, so
I'd like
do
to,
that.
but not yet.
yeah. My
Yeah,
voice
I don't-
hurts.
I don't know if I'm gonna want to DM at any point because I suck at talking.
I'll do it at some point.
I mean, I watch so much Critical
I tried.
Role that like I just felt the Matt Mercer like
Mm-hmm.
emerge from me.
Connor, I think we should start working on
Oh yeah, you
the
wanted to
lore.
do the lore one.
that'll be in a while though.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll
And on
be
my
very
Uh,
fun.
one.
Yeah, and I want to kind of get everyone clued in on like yeah.
Yeah, the lore.
Yeah.
62.5 gold each.
I have a campaign I kind of want to do, and the story is completely
62.5?
insane, but
Okay,
I
thanks,
think it
Connor.
would be fun.
Yeah.
Like it's not very conventional, but I think it's hilarious.
Mhm.
So I'll DM next time, but if any of you guys are starting to like feel like you might want to DM, then you could start getting ready for that.
Is Critical
Sweet.
Role on
Use the
Spotify
bathroom.
or YouTube or?
Critical Role, it's on YouTube.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure it's on a podcast platform too. It might be on Spotify actually. But I highly recommend watching Critical Role because Matt Mercer is amazing. And I definitely, after reading some stuff, I definitely was doing stuff wrong at the beginning with having you guys roll. So now that I know that, it'll be good.
Whatevs.
I think finding that Wendigo took 37 minutes. That is good. That is a
Yeah,
good Wendigo. fight.
Well, it took 37 minutes, and it was also 37 hit points.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, that's actually awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this past that first school has been an hour and 45 minutes.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Wow.
This has been
And
cool.
the
I'm
and the
not
one
surprised.
before that was 2 hours.
I didn't know that.
I'm not.
So-
I'm not surprised
Yeah.
at all.
Like this time, like
Well, you guys
Time
didn't
for
even
fire.
explore. You guys didn't even explore the altars. You could have done a ton of shit with them.
There was more?
Yeah, yeah.
You
guys
could
just
have
skipped through them.
Oh, bye, Owen.
To be fair, I was looking for money, so
Good night, Owen.
Love you too.
Happy birthday, Owen.
Happy birthday, Owen. Oh,
Oh, he's gone.
dead.
Hear it all, but it's okay.
It was a very combat-heavy module, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean that. I did not write this campaign. I found it. So yeah. But I mean also just like for me, combat heavy would be easier for storytelling.
Yeah.
Because
there's
storytelling-
less story to tell. And more
A
just
story
combat
heavy
to narrate.
campaign. A story heavy campaign for a first time DM is just like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think I know which one I'm gonna do next, and I think you guys
Okay.
will really enjoy it.
Okay.
Alright.
is there gold?
Yes,
Connor's
Kawhi.
gold privileges are revoked from here on out.
Okay, no, I actually have a story that will be revealed if we actually do any character development.
Yeah,
Yes,
and you
Kawhi,
guys,
speak of
you
it.
guys can use the same characters next time. You can use different characters.
Yeah, I wanna develop my character. I wanna like have more than just melee weapons and a longbow.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Because it was
so
sort of
I'm-
it wasn't that fun to just be at a distance longbow time after time, or short sword time after time.
My hero was really fun, but my hero's also very overpowered.
Yeah, that's why I was
Mhm.
suggesting level ups too, is so we have
Yeah.
more abilities.
Yeah, I think I might allow level. I think
Like,
you guys, because I think you guys were level 2,
I'm level
we're,
1.
We're level 1.
Level
I'm
one.
level 1.
level
I'm
1.
too.
Okay, I read that wrong. So I think you guys are now level 2. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
And with each level up, all your characters are going to level up. I'm gonna say. So if you decide to change which character you're using, because I know some of you have multiple, they can all stay scaled.
So
Oh,
If you guys get what I mean.
when we start the lore
Mhm.
campaigns, if we make a new character, will that start at the same level as these, or
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's fair. It would
Because
be really unfair if you
I
had
want to
like
make a Nevadan, of course.
yeah. I think it would be unfair if you had a bunch of like level
Level.
16 and then you brought in a level 1 and then they just die right away. So if you decide to
Mhm.
bring in one of your other characters, I think they should all scale
Yeah.
correctly.
Like they've been off doing side quests of their own, and then they
Yeah,
stumbled upon
yes.
this.
I'm probably going to take this weekend
timeline.
to develop a new character.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah, me
wanna
too.
develop my character more.
Yeah.
I already have an idea for a character actually, and I love it.
I
What a
wanna
racist orc.
I wanna use my Kenku at some point.
No, it's
just,
three
like, make
goblins
all
and
your
Nova
lives
Corp
hell.
trying to get into an R-rated movie.
Oh my.
Honestly, my favorite thing of the day is you three stacking on Hudson.
That was cool.
Intimidating.
Yeah, they just
So cool.
fucking run away.
Okay,
Just-
I'm
just
gonna
like
go.
that. Hello.
All right.
Godspeed.
Adios.
I'm gonna go too.
All right,
All right. See ya.
I'm going to deafen so I can end the video.
Okay.
So, I don't think this works. All right, I guess we're doing it like this then. So, that was D&D. That was many of our first times. That was Lena's first time DMing. So yeah, I hope it went well. I had a good time. But thanks for stopping by. See you later.